What's going on, everybody? Welcome to DudeNoWay Live, where we embark on a quest to play the greatest games of all time. I'm your host, Moonchild of DudeNoWay, and today it is the rise of DPS in Overwatch 2. If you guys haven't heard, in Season 9, DPS characters got a brand new passive ability, which lowers the amount of healing that the people they damage take. For how long does it lower it? Well, actually, we have no idea. But there, potentially we might find out at some point, and maybe we'll even get an indicator that shows that this ability is actually active in-game. But for now, people are just, they're just knowing that their healing is reduced by 20% every time they get damaged by a DPS character for a certain amount of time. And because of this new passive implemented, and also the changes in hitbox sizes inside of Overwatch 2, we are actually experiencing potentially the best meta for DPS that has ever existed, and I personally am a DPS main, so that makes me very happy. So today we're going to be diving in, and we're going to be enjoying some time. Stargazer, thank you for being here. You know I love you. We're going to be enjoying some time inside of Overwatch 2, queued up in quick play as DPS, not taking it too seriously, but making sure that every game is as competitive as humanly possible. And I'm gonna go ahead and just queue us up. We're gonna go and increase our aim here in the practice range, just see what happens. And ideally, you know, we'll have some good games here today. Just gonna fire off a few shots as Cassidy before we get in. Warm ourselves up a little bit. I just had some Chipotle, had a big old salad, so I am nice and full. Got my Red Bull right next to me to make sure that I can stay awake. And we're on Blizzard World right now. We're going to wait for everybody to pick what they want to pick, and based off of what they pick, I'm going to pick a DPS character that will complement our team comp, and then we're going to go in and we're going to melt some people's faces, as you might expect from the thumbnail. Apparently, we're not going to melt anyone's faces, because no one is picking a character. Not a single person has picked a character, myself included. I'm just gonna pick Soldier. I can't wait for these guys. We're defending, and there's only so much time to get to the high ground positions as Soldier. Because we are rolling as Soldier, we're gonna be utilizing every high ground position that we could possibly find, and we're gonna use this first one here on Blizzard World. Is right by this big old statue. You just head down, you go up the steps, and then you have this nice little ledge here where you can hang out and shoot the people as they come through the choke point over here at the start of what is apparently Stormwind.
I won't stand for it.
We got Stormwind City here. This is Stormwind inside of Overwatch. If you can imagine what it would look like with the Overwatch aesthetic. This is Naxxramas, a raid from WoW, the final raid in Classic WoW. And they have a Pharah, and we have already lost our Tracer. So it's going well. We have a Mauga as the tank. I'm going to utilize my high ground position to ideally get as many kills as possible. The Pharah is chasing me, so I'm going to drop down. Oh. Yeah, okay, all right. So this guy really likes me. And because of that, I'm going to go ahead and dip out of his line of sight. I'm going to go over here to the next high ground position. We're going to pick the Pharah out of the sky, and we're not going to let her be her. Absolutely not. Pharah, your time is now. Yeah, so my team might have died, and I might die as well, but... Okay, we got a Sombra and the tank is here. Good God. Okay, yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. When the Sombra and the tank are both shooting you at the same time, especially when the tank is Mauga, there's not really anything you can do. As you could see by how large his reticle was, he was also holding the trigger for both of his guns, which means that not only do I catch on fire, but his secondary gun deals additional damage to me. And while that does increase the amount of recoil and increase the size of his hitbox here, I'm gonna go ahead and just finish him off. I don't think they have a Mercy, so I don't think I have to worry about him getting resurrected. Gonna go ahead and take my high ground position here and finish off this Pharah again. There's nothing too serious here going on. We got the Sombra is kind of hanging out over in this backline area. I want to make sure that I can pick her if possible. But when I go up to the high ground position, it's going to be very easy for Sombra to push up to me and take me out. And us losing that Lucio is actually a big hit for our team because we lost out on our AoE healer. We have Lifeweaver here who can AoE heal with his ultimate, but aside from that, really can't do much of that. And the Sombra is gonna be very easy for her to jump up to where I am at. She can either just run up here, or she can use her translocator to get there. I'm not sure if I can jump on this tree, but I really would like to. Like, for science, you know? I'm just throwing around... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There's nothing I can do about that. The Mauga jumped up. I didn't expect the tank to come get me. It's a weird place for him to be, but it was very effective. With our Lucio gone, there was no one to heal me. You can hear the Mauga ult is going off on the point. With 2 of my teammates down and only the Life Weaver remaining, the odds of me getting this are pretty much 0. It would be a waste for me to... spend time using my ultimate here. So I'm just gonna concede ground. We're gonna go ahead and get myself into a better position for the next team fight. Let my team get back up with us. Again, the Mauga is chasing me. I'm gonna just let the team know. Yo, guys, the tank is, like, all the way in our back line. And, like, this is really annoying. Okay, so... their Moira is also getting very aggressive. There are 3 people on me. If I live through this, it'll be a goddamn miracle. It's a goddamn miracle. But our tank is dead. So. Just gonna put that damage in on her. I know there's somebody back here that we don't want to be here. It is still the tank. He is overextending like crazy. But I don't think it's going to matter. Because the Moira is ulting on him. Keeping him alive. At least she was keeping him alive. I missed out on that Lucio ultimate, but I can go ahead and finish off this Pharah. I'm going to go ahead and finish off their Baptiste. Going to run over here, get a peek on their Ashe, go ahead and finish her off as well, and we are in the shit. That's how it's supposed to look, chat. Okay, so we are setting up at the payload. I'm utilizing my high ground position. There's a piece of cover here. When I drop down, there is a large health pack down at the bottom. You cannot actually break these railings, so I do have to jump, and there's the potential that my feet could get caught, which is not a good place to be. You know, if your feet get caught, it could be the death of you. But that being said, this is maybe the highest and strongest position for my character right now. Fighting from this side is actually bad for me, because if that happens, if that Sombra comes down and decides she wants to take me out, there's a good chance she might. I'm just going to get out of the way of the Bob, who is over on my side there. We got the Moira is also coming after me, and with the Moira and the Sombra on me at the same time. That was poggers, I bet? I hope so. With the Moira and the Sombra on me at the same time, it's very difficult for me to live through that amount of damage. The Moira orb just floating around, draining my health. The Sombra was putting in a little bit of chip damage, just enough. Sombra can be a very annoying character in this meta, but also can be countered very easily by people like Moira, who can damage her. From positions that she normally would not be able to. You see this? I'm getting jumped right now. I'm getting mobbed, bro. And that is their spawn. So there's nothing I can do at this point. Wherever they were, wherever I spawned, they have gotten the checkpoint since then. And what I thought was going to be our spawn room, I ran into to try and refill my health. I ran in there to try and refill my health, but it turns out it was their spawn room. What a twist. We're going to go ahead and try and finish off the Sombra. And if we can't finish her off, we're going to finish off the Mauga. I'm going to drop my healing here. Get out of the way of his charge. And I'm just going to put that damage in on his face. And again... Okay, I gotta get out of that Moira ult. I need to get heals here. If Moira gets too aggressive on me... Yeah. If Moira gets too aggressive and decides she wants to target me, even with the Lucio healing, as you can see, our Lucio is around me, which means I was inside of his healing. It doesn't matter, because that's more damage than I can actually survive. I'm gonna come out here, I'm gonna drop my healing pad, and I'm gonna pop my ultimate, assuming that we are not winning the fight already. And we have already used 2 ultimates now, so I am not going to do that, actually. We're just going to go ahead and win the fight with the 2 ultimates that we have already used. I can hear that the tank is doing tank things over in our sideline. I don't want to get booped off here, but that's a big, big stagger on him. As I come over to the side, we can expect that the Sombra will be coming in from this area. We're going to keep an eye on this health pack here, because if she hacks that health pack, that means that we are out of our ability to full heal ourselves in a pinch. And again, I missed that Helix rocket, but again, you can see the Sombra is already in our backline. I'm going to jump in here, I'm going to grab this health pack, going to make sure that I'm staying inside of the Lucio aura. Lucio, you're alone. Oh no. Okay, so now our Lucio is dead. I thought I was inside of his aura, but he decided to make a crazy jump to another side of the map, and we ended up paying the price for that. With Bob here, I'm definitely going to die. So best case scenario is I can pick off this Ashe, and I was able to do that, yeah. But I was going down. There was no saving me in that moment. I can use my ultimate, assuming that we get there in time, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. We would have if the Reaper hadn't stopped, but he decided he was going to strafe to the right instead of moving forward onto the point. Regardless of whether he died, it would have staggered at least for a second, but it is what it is. I did not get to use my ultimate. Arguably, should have taken a high ground position and used it earlier, but you can't expect to know everything that's going to happen. As our first game of the day, I think we did pretty good. I'm just going to pull up the scoreboard here. I did not get the poggers, which is sad news, but it is, sometimes that happens. The D.Va using her ultimate and killing 2 things, I guess, was more important than me killing 4, or however many it was, 3. No big deal. Now, in terms of the DPS meta, there are a lot of really good maps for certain characters, but it really depends on A, the map that you're playing on, and B, your team composition. And if you don't have a really good team composition for certain characters, they just become completely irrelevant. A good example of that is Symmetra or a Torbjorn. You need a team that can back you up with a large amount of damage to be able to make either one of these characters work. They're also incredibly map dependent, especially with Symmetra, but less so with Torbjorn, because the amount of damage that they put out is inherently lower as themselves, but if their turrets, many turrets for Symmetra or a single turret for Torbjorn, are able to be effective, they can actually put out more damage than a regular character. So for a Symmetra and a Torbjorn, you need somebody on your team who is putting out consistent DPS, like a Soldier or a Sojourn, or even like a Cassidy or a Tracer can also be effective in those scenarios. We have a Genji right now, a Genji and a Roadhog. So like this team comp is kind of weird, and it kind of throws a wrench into what we have going on. So like this Genji, if he were to swap to another character that worked a little bit better with this team comp, it would probably make more sense because the Hog cannot dive with him. And Genji is incredibly dependent on someone helping him get the kills that he needs. I am going to go ahead and play the more consistent damage, going to stay as Soldier for now. Looks like our Genji is a gold role challenger, so he's at least gold in the competitive division, which means he's like around the 50% mark of players. So he's better and worse than roughly 50% of the rest of the game. So it could be up in the air. Maybe he's really awesome and he just dies a lot. Maybe he's really bad and he just gets a lot of kills. Who knows? We're going to have to wait and see. But what we do know, that's a Junker Queen getting very aggressive with me and now getting very aggressive with our Moira. We do know that this Junker Queen is out of position. Kiriko has no teleport. I might die for this. Let's find out. Okay, the Hanzo left me alone, decided to kill our healer instead. Not great news for us, but at the same time, maybe best case scenario because I didn't die. Right, so we have a Widowmaker on the other team. I'm going to go ahead and pick her off. It was worth it only because we lost this team fight anyway. We need to get back up together. Our tank was dead. Our healers had to come back. Our Kiriko died. You can see everybody is running back from the spawn, so it was only me and Moira over at the point. Getting at least 1 kill at least puts me on the board, and it shows the Widowmaker that maybe she can't get away with whatever she wants to here in this match. We can see that they are running a double sniper composition with a Hanzo and a Widow, and the Hanzo is going to get very aggressive with me and come out and take me out with his Storm Arrow. He's going to use his double jump to jump around the corner so that he is not at head level as he comes out, and then the storm arrow allows him to fire very quickly into me to put out the damage without necessarily needing to aim very well. Our hog also died again, so that's not great, and our Widowmaker has just been destroyed by the enemy Junker Queen. We know that their Widowmaker is likely still in this little alcove over on the side here, and she's coming back from the spawn. The Ana is one hit, so I'm gonna finish her off. We can now see that if I don't contest at this moment, then we just straight up lose. This Kiriko got me earlier, and as such is being very aggressive. And there goes Hanzo with the storm arrow again. You're going to be able to see as the arrow changes, his reticle changes, and he uses his I don't necessarily have to aim well ability. There it is. Bang, and he was able to finish me off. The Kiriko, because she hit me with a headshot earlier, felt confident enough to jump in and give it a shot, and that sound means that the enemy Widowmaker knows exactly where we are, and so does the rest of their team. I don't know why this Ana thinks this is a good idea, but I'm going to make sure that she knows that it wasn't. And now I'm going to come over and kill this Kiriko and just let her know, you know, step off. There's also a Widowmaker around here. I don't know exactly where she is, but I don't want to run in here without my team, so I turn around. This is a very important thing that a lot of people don't do. You turn around just to make sure that your team is there before you go and do a thing. And that will keep you from being in a stupid-ass place. They now have a Mercy. We can see the beam, and that Mercy is going to be incredibly difficult to deal with. But since I know that their Hanzo is also on this side, I'm going to go ahead and put in this damage. I'm going to force them back off of the point here, which is buying us time to continue on. They have to run all the way around to be able to get up with us. And even though I only got the one kill on the Widowmaker, it actually did help our team significantly, because I was able to keep them away from the point, deter them essentially from pushing forward. And now I'm just playing fast and loose with this Hanzo, and I'm going to show him what it is. Going to go ahead and let this Mercy have it. Going to reload here so that I have a full clip, and we're going to get this Ana because we know that the Ana has already been rezzed. Now we can kill the Mercy because we know that the Mercy has no resurrect ability. She's going to try and kill me, but that's very funny. So with the Mercy here, damage buffing the Hanzo, we have to be extremely, extremely careful about what happens next. The odds of me living through this are 0 because the Widowmaker swapped to a Sombra. I was going to say the odds are low because I needed to get to a health pack, but when I got hacked, I knew that I can no longer sprint, which means that it's good game for me. Sombra can also see low health characters through walls, so even if she wasn't near me, she could have made a beeline for me. So it's very important to have good game sense about where you are. We made it all the way to overtime here on that last point, and now it is gotten by the enemy team, which is not great, right? So right now I'm going to crouch. I'm crouching so that they don't know where I am, and I can see that the Mercy beam is over here, so that's where the Mercy is. I know that the Hanzo is probably going to be down here in this position, probably trying to get himself into a power spot to be able to hit me. I am dead. I got hit by the sleep dart. I tried to get out of the doorway, hoping that my team would advance in the moments where I was getting the flank. They did not. Whatever they were doing, they decided not to push. So it's now, so the Moira is ulting on our team as well as our Kitsune ult, which means both of our support ultimates are down, and when that runs out, if they have support ultimates, the odds of them actually winning are very high. We're going to go ahead, see, and that's what I was talking about. The odds of them winning are very high now because we used both of our support ults at the same time. Going to go ahead and punish this Mercy for trying to get a resurrect off in the middle of a fight. And I believe we win this one, unless the Sombra decides she wants to contest, and she didn't. So what Sombra's going to end up doing is hacking somebody on the way to our next point, and hacking someone on the way to our next point will stagger our team for the team fight. We were able to grab that kill on their Ana, so regardless of if we lose one to the Sombra, we know that their Ana is also respawning, so at least we are even in that regard. moving over to the third flashpoint here, I'm going to have my ultimate, checking the scoreboard. We know that we have both DPS ults online, and we're about halfway to a hog ult, which means that we can combo DPS ults in this one, or we can save one, which is likely what I will do. I will likely wait, because our Sojourn, it is almost certain that our Sojourn will pop her ultimate like as soon as we get here, and with that Hanzo ult, we want to be careful about where we are. Okay, so we have lost the team fight here. Everyone is dead except me, and because I wasn't actually in the fight on top of them, I'm just going to go ahead and run back. Normally, I would say die on the point, but in that moment, I wasn't quite on the point. I was catching the angle, trying not to die to the Sombra, so it was a good opportunity for me to leave. And then that didn't give them the team kill. And when that team kill notification pops up, it inspires a lot of confidence in people. So you have to be careful about what you do. And we were able to kill their tank, but now we need to protect the tank's death to make sure that the Mercy doesn't come in and try and resurrect her. And now that we know that the Tracer no recall, now that we know the Tracer has no recall, we can get more aggressive with her damage. Don't want to get killed by this Hanzo. Now we're talking, now we're talking. Okay, so, because we're unloading scrap at this moment, we know that we can get crazy aggressive with everyone who is alive. I did not hear our Sojourn pop her ult, which means I was good to pop my ult, and we comboed the tank ultimate with the DPS ultimate, not using both of our role ultimates at the same time. You don't want to use your 2 DPS ults at the same time. You don't want to use your 2 support ults at the same time. Just in general, you want to hold one and try and combo with either the support or the tank in that regard. When you are playing DPS, it's important to know when and where to use your abilities. So right now, the Hanzo already has another ultimate. We're just going to wait for his dragons to leave, and then we're going to continue to stand in the Kitsune. Not going to focus too much on the Hanzo, because what we really want is to stagger that Junker Queen. And the more damage we could put into her, the more likely it will be that they will lose another team fight after this. Because I stood in the Kitsune, I have the cooldown reduction. Knowing that my... we're not going to be able to get her. Yeah, so the Kiriko teleported to her. But I had a double healing pad, so I was safe to use the one that I used earlier to try and heal the team up, keep them alive, and increase our sustain. We have our Moira just ulted, but our tank is now dead. And I have to run here. I'm going to get rushed by the Tracer, because that's what I would do. Our Moira took the health pack, and I was not able to get healed in time. That is unfortunate, but if you see me run for the health pack, she had just picked it up right there, which would have been a full heal for me. But, you know, she needed it, so. They'll regret that. Moving on to... Yes, we know. We're going to attack the objective. Good for you, guy. You understand how the game works. Look at you. Anyway, so... So we're going to go ahead and get ourselves onto the point. Going to try and cap it before they get here. Going to discourage her from moving forward as much as we can. And I'm going to put in as much damage as possible. Just going to reload, making sure that if her supports show up, I can go ahead and put more damage into them. We know she has a Mercy, though. They don't have a Mercy anymore. So the Mercy swaps to a Kiriko, which means when people die, they stay dead. So we don't have to worry about that. I'm going to crouch right here, and I'm listening for footsteps. I have my ears open, because we will be able to hear if Hanzo is coming up behind us. But in this position, I'm getting close to an ultimate. You hear everybody? Here they come.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
I'm going to go ahead and kill their support character. And now I'm going to kill their Ana, because she is out of position here. Gonna put my damage in on the Hanzo. I'm not going to let him kill me again. And then I am going to come over and take the point from their Junker Queen. I am not afraid of her as much as, like, another tank I would be afraid of. While Junker Queen is very scary, I can sprint away from her. which is not something that you can do to save yourself from like a Mauga or like a Winston or something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put that Ana into the dirt. And again, I'm just making sure I'm constantly checking my scoreboard to make sure that they don't have a mercy, so that when my kills go out, my kills stay as kills. We don't want anybody coming back to this fight after we have already eliminated them. Yeah, look, everybody knows how the game works. Amazing. I'm so proud of all of them. Anyway, so we have one more objective to win here. It is 2 versus 2. We're going to have to use ultimates smart and make sure that we are not wasting them. We don't want to be getting picked in stupid-ass positions. Don't have to worry about that Mei. If the Mei decides she wants to advance on us, then we will let her have it. Gonna go ahead and put that, Junker Queen into the dirt. Gonna let Mei wall things off. So the Mei was able to get me, but that's okay because the Mei, there's no way that the Mei should be able to live through that. Oh man, that sucks. So with our Hog there, that's the reason why they have a Mei. And with the Hanzo ult going out, it's possible that our team dies to one of the dragons, or at least just the splash damage from one of the dragons. And we did lose our Kiriko in that moment. We see our Genji is over here doing stupid things on the point, so we are going to allow him to be stupid. I got hooked, essentially hooked. I got Junker Queen hooked. She threw her knife, it hit me, and she's able to pull me into it just like Hog can if he hits a hook. So I died with the Genji, but I was trying to come up and follow up on one of his kills. Unfortunately, he did not get anyone low, so when I got there, it was kind of good game for me. Gonna go ahead and finish off this Mei so that we don't have to worry about her taking out our Kiriko and us going into this fight with no support at all. Knowing that I am coming up to an ultimate, it's time for me to catch a flank angle, and I want to put damage in on both supports to make sure that they are low health. Right, so now I'm going to finish off this Ana, and they have significantly less healing. The Kiriko should have ran on their team. It looks like the Kiriko is, or the Mei is over here killing our Genji, but I'm going to go ahead and kill this Mei. I saw her use her ice block, so I know that she cannot save herself again. We have Hog coming back from spawn for what feels like the 50th time this game. Even though we've died the same amount of times, it really does feel like the Hog is dead at every given opportunity. And now, in this moment, I need to make sure that I stay alive, right? Because I have an ultimate, and the only other ultimate is Hog. So when I hear him say, unloading scrap, I'm going to go ahead and pop my ult, and that will allow us to, hopefully, there it is. So, I can't sprint for some reason. I'm stuck. And now, I'm going to pop my ult. I'm going to finish off the Ana because she has no movement ability to get away. Going to go ahead and get the 2 support characters, finish off the tank, and then we're going to finish off the Mei with the help of the Moira, and that is good game. And now they're going to have to run back from spawn and use everything they have. We have no ultimates in this situation, though, so the odds of us winning the game are very high if they don't make it back in time. If they do make it back in time and they have ultimates, it's good game for us. And we win the game. That was the perfect combination of tank ultimate with DPS ultimate to secure the victory here on Suravasa. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here all week. Try the veal. Gonna go ahead and endorse the 2 supports for being supportive. That was a nasty snipe from what I assume is their Widowmaker. Was it theirs? No, that one was ours. Well, good for him. He did great. Alright, so that's exactly how it's supposed to look. You know, you use your ultimates the right way. You don't use too many in... you don't invest too many of your abilities into a single team fight. And in that way, you know that you can continue to have the ultimate advantage each time the team fight goes out. If you notice what their Hanzo was doing, he was just using his ultimate as soon as it came up every time. That's why there were so many Hanzo dragons thrown out throughout that game. And while he was effective at killing our tank a couple of times, he killed our Kiriko once, he killed me a couple of times, his general use of the ultimate ended up costing them in the end, because when it was time for that final team fight, Hanzo was nowhere to be found, and his dragons were already used. So, gotta be smart about when you use things, and you don't want to combo your ult if you are a DPS or a support character. You don't want to combo your ult with the other person of your role most of the time. In general, it's better to combo with either the tank or the support if you're a DPS character, and when in doing so, you will be able to secure the victory in a team fight. And each team fight win, especially when you get that team kill pop-up, continues to inspire confidence in your own team, which means that they will play better. The more you inspire your team to be confident in themselves, the better they will play throughout the match, and then the more their confidence is taken away, the more mistakes they will make overall. And that is literally in the Art of War, one of the oldest books ever, but you know, discouraging the enemy is one of the most effective ways to secure a victory. You don't even have to be better than them. You just have to make them feel bad. And all of a sudden, they start making mistakes that they wouldn't otherwise have made. All right, so we're going to go into the practice range. I'm going to go ahead and pick Cassidy again. And we're just going to keep the aiming. Going to make sure that my shot is on point for the games to come, because I want to make sure that I can fulfill on the value proposition in the thumbnail and melt the faces of everyone I come in contact with. Perfect. And that's how that's supposed to look. And we're in another game. All right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and take a sip of my Red Bull. We're back on Blizzard World, but this time we are attacking. Had a feeling we'd be attacking this time. And we have a Genji right off the start. Doesn't wait to see who everybody else picks, just locks in Genji. I'm gonna take a wild guess here that he's either really good or really bad. It's kind of like the Doomfist scenario. When you see somebody, oh my god, speak of the devil, bro. Jesus Christ, as soon as I say your name, there you pop up. Anywho, kind of the Doomfist scenario where you can expect, if somebody locks in Doom or if somebody locks in Genji, they either know what they're doing or they absolutely do not know what they're doing. All right. Had me a salad from Chipotle a little while ago, so I've got my well-fed buff going on. You know, it gives me spirit. It gives me additional spirit and stamina. I don't know if you guys know that. That's a WoW reference. Since we're on Blizzard World, I felt it was appropriate. I'm going to go ahead and pick Widow off the start. We're going to see what happens with the Widow pick. If I get one person down, the odds of us being able to advance and secure the first point are very high. And this is kind of just par for the course. And they also have a Widowmaker. We know where she will be, and we know that the Mercy is right there, so I can just wait for her. And that is unfortunate. I did get killed by their Sombra, but it doesn't really matter too much because I can just come back. And the Mercy has already used her res because I picked that Widow right off the start. We have Doomfist, who was up on the spot where the Widowmaker was, and because of that, we know that the Widow is down. She will not be on the point where she was before, so I can't count on her being there, but I can count on the Sombra kind of being in the way if... there's the Widow. Okay. Okay, so my whole team is dead. I'm going to give this Widowmaker one more shot, and if I don't get another kill with her, then I'm going to swap off right away, because we don't want to lose the game. We're already down 1 minute, so 20% of the first round is over, and if we don't secure a kill and keep them killed, then we're going to have to swap off here. So I'm just keeping an eye here in this one little choke. You can see the Widow is taking pop shots at me again. And I don't know how she knew I was there, but there it is. So there is a Roadhog chasing me. And I can't get to... Yep, that's unfortunate, right? That's unfortunate. So I'm going to go ahead and swap off of Widow now. We're going to go ahead and pick up the Echo pick. And Echo is going to allow me to put in a severe amount of damage that will be incredibly difficult for them to counter. And we know that their Sombra has already used her ult, so I don't have to worry about that. And again, I'm just going to be hurting them. I'm going to be hurting them as much as humanly possible. And this will deal a lot of damage, a significant amount of pain in the ass to the enemy team. And I'm going to fly up a little bit, just kind of get an angle on where the enemy will be. We know that the Sombra is here doing her Sombra thing. We also know that the Widowmaker can see us no matter where we are, because we heard her ultimate go off. I don't think that this Brigitte combo with the Doom Fist is working very well for us. But I have already gotten a kill as Echo. I killed Sombra. We should be able to push forward a little bit. I'm going to put in some damage on the Hog, but I'm not getting too aggressive because I know that the Widowmaker can see me no matter where she is. I need to be very cognizant of her and discourage her from taking angles on me. We need to keep an eye over on their Roadhog. And if possible, it would be very nice to be able to kill their Mercy here. But it doesn't look like our healers are here. It looks like they are gone right now. So that's not good for us. Also being damaged here while the support are gone. Also not good for us. Brigida did not see me. So I have 5 HP. Gonna go ahead and drop down, grab this large health pack, and make sure that I don't get picked off. There's only so much you can do when your support are gone. But this Hog looks like he is also alone. He was able to heal himself. That's not a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and fight this Widow. Because she is my direct counter, I'm gonna make sure that she can't directly counter me. And I know that the Sombra was there, but it is most important that we pick the point here. We're going to let the Ramatra and the Brigida kind of do their thing on her. And I'm going to stand on the point, and hopefully we will get it. I am the only one here, so if anybody rushes me, it could be scary. Could be a scary moment. We're going to go ahead and kill that Sombra. And we know that the Widow now has her ultimate up, so she knows where I am. I destroyed her mine. That was not the actual person that I killed right there, so I gotta be careful. I do have my Echo ult that I can use should things get wild here. We're letting the Mercy use her ultimate. We have the spawn advantage in this moment. So all these kills that they're getting, even though our 2 support are down, are less impactful than they would have been had they happened earlier. We know that the Mercy is now going to be out of ultimate, and we're going to use this moment to kill their Lifeweaver, and we know that the Mercy will immediately go for the res, and so we're going to use our sticky bombs to make sure that she is down. I'm getting shot from the Widowmaker, so we're going to wait for our team. We're going to wait for our team, and now I'm bouncing up, and I'm dueling this Widow, kind of getting her out of the way. And this monkey is here, and he's doing his monkey thing. So one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to jump out of the way. That is unfortunate. I'm not really sure what to do here in this scenario. I'm going to go ahead and just start damaging their Lifeweaver. I'm going to heal them. I'm going to heal. I meant to dupe the monkey. And duping the Lifeweaver is not good. It does not help me in any way. Gonna go ahead and kill this monkey with the Ramatra. And we're gonna put damage in on the Sombra. I can't see her, but I know where she is in general, so I'm just gonna keep putting damage in. Gonna keep putting damage in. Gonna go ahead and engage this Lifeweaver where he is. Dropping down now. Gonna go ahead and stand in the Lucio heal. He is healing me, but very slowly. And I was killed by the final shot there of the Widowmaker. Okay, keeping an eye on our team. We know that we are still advancing the payload. Stay on the payload. Hopefully we can, we know that 2 of their ultimates just came out. The Lifeweaver and the Sombra ultimate just came out. We know that the Wrecking Ball is here, and he is going to be wrecked. Get wrecked, kiddo. And we're going to wait for our team to spawn before we go in. Hey. Just gonna get out of the way. Cancel the beam, let the beam start recharging. And we can expect... Hey. We can expect that the Sombra will come around and try and get us from the ass again. This is a bad place for their Lifeweaver to be. Not gonna use my beam on him, because we are going to jump up into the sky here. And we're going to use this moment to kill the Widowmaker. There's nothing she could do about that. We can engage on the Sombra, who we can expect will be right here. Very predictable play from the Sombra, and she should be dead, no problem. I cannot believe they let her live in that moment. There were 3 people on her when I died. That is legitimately sad. Okay, so the Genji did get her. they have a Wrecking Ball as their tank, which is not somebody that I would like to duplicate. So now, using my ultimate, I'm going to have to duplicate the Sombra, and I'm going to have to try and utilize that to get an impactful lights out. And I'm going to put that damage in on the Widow in the background there, and then I'm going to burn down this Mercy. She thinks that she's going to do something, but she's definitely not. She's definitely not. And this ball is more of an annoyance than he is a threat, so we're not really too worried about him. Going to go ahead and grab the checkpoint here, and we know that some of them have just spawned in at the spot that used to be their spawn. It's just the same thing that happened to me in the previous Blizzard World game. They are now in a place where they shouldn't be, and now that I see where the Sombra is, I'm just going to go ahead and kill her because we don't need that. We don't need that ult from her just yet. I do need some heals though, so ideally our team will be able to get me up. And gonna go ahead and put big damage in on this ball. Big damage. And the ball was able to get the big health pack here. So we got to be careful of... There we go. There's the Sombra. Gonna go ahead and just turn off the Sombra's life. I'm just gonna send her right back to the respawn screen. You failed a character creation. Sorry about that. And I can utilize the ball if I need to, but the Wrecking Ball is not the best duplication target. He is really just more annoying than he is anything. He's not really stopping. He's not really engaging any of us with his guns. And because of that, he is kind of useless in this scenario. Gonna go ahead and focus up on the Moira. We're focusing up on the Moira. Focusing up. There we go. And we're gonna dupe the Sombra now. Now it's time to dupe the Sombra. And I got sniped by the Widowmaker, so that's totally fine. I'm gonna go ahead and let the Wrecking Ball ult, and then we're gonna put the damage in on him. He got life gripped out of the way. We can hear that two of our teammates are dead now. Two of our teammates even are dead now. And the Wrecking Ball is going to roll through our squad. So just gonna get out of the way, utilize my movement ability to get back up with the healers.
Back it up.
And we're not too worried about him. We're gonna try and protect Genji. And the Sombra is on top of me right now. That was a good shot from the Widowmaker. She hasn't done much aside from... I guess she's gotten the rest of our team, but she hasn't gotten us very often, so... Not too worried about her. We do need to get on to the point, though. I need to play a character that can dive the Widow a little bit easier, and can also contest the payload. So, I'm going to re-roll as Tracer here. We're going to go ahead, put a little bit of damage in on their ball. We're going to go and absolutely demolish their Sombra right now. And we can't get off of the payload, though, so we do have to be cognizant of that. Just going to keep making sure that she can't heal herself, and put damage in on the Wrecking Ball. And we got to be careful of where the Widowmaker is going to pop up. Hopefully someone on our team is standing on the thing. There is the Widow. And we know that the Moira will have used her Fade ability to get out of spawn. So we don't have to worry too much about engaging with her. We can put the damage, big damage in on her. Gonna slide backwards out of the way while the Wrecking Ball does his drop down so that I don't get killed by that. Again, we're utilizing our cover, our pieces of cover here. We got the Sombra is behind us, so we want to be careful of her. Gonna keep an eye out for that Widow without getting off of the ball too much. And because I got hit with the Wrecking Ball ultimate, gonna go ahead and get out of the way. Gonna throw my Pulse Bomb to hopefully get that Moira. But unfortunately, everybody had stepped off of the payload. What a game. Huh. It's fast. The decision making is fast. Tracer was a good choice in that scenario. But unfortunately, the Wrecking Ball ult was just too impactful there at the end. Very difficult to stay on a moving payload when Wrecking Ball drops his bombs all over it. So that ended up being the thing that saved them. And yeah, and so we're doing our thing. Thank you all for being here. I'm Moonchild of DudeNoWay. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you swing over to the main channel over at DudeNoWay Gaming. Check us out and, watch some of the latest videos I just reported on Last Epoch and my experiences with the launch. spoiler alert, it was not good for me. A lot of people are very upset with the way that I handled my my purchase, but you know, it is what it is. Also posted a short talking about the sales of Last Epoch earlier today, either today or last night on this channel. So if you guys haven't yet, check those out. And we're gonna be rolling with the DPS role today inside of Quick Play and just having a good time. Utilizing Sombra so that I can get a feel for how her submachine gun works, so that when I duplicate her, I will be better at using her kit. Also, a very fast character if you can play very fast. Kind of like a Tracer, a little bit like Tracer. But with a cooldown to her ability to move. I don't think that the Sombra last game was doing a very good job, but she did end up stopping me from being able to effectively get away as Soldier once. So she got me in that one scenario. Other than that, like as Echo, she definitely could have countered me, but I didn't give her an opportunity to very often. It normally doesn't take this long to get into a game. I'm waiting for my invis to come up. And I'm going to drop down, hack this bot, and immediately eliminate him. And then eliminate a second bot. I'm just keeping an eye on my ammo so that I know roughly how much ammo is being used to get the eliminations, so that I have a muscle memory feel for when I duplicate Sombra, what I will be able to do and what I will not be able to do. We lost 3 of our members of the team straight off the jump, so we're going to have to wait for that to fill back in. We know that the other team is looking pretty stacked, so ideally we will be able to get some people in here who are also pretty stacked. Looks like we're alright. It looks like we're pretty even here inside of Quick Play. Gonna wait for a second just to see what the team picks. If they do not pick anything, I'm gonna go ahead and grab probably Soldier, just so that we have a consistent DPS, not knowing what they're going to pick. It could be up in the air. What's going on, dude? It says, if minions were serving the absolutely most cruel tyrant of the world, what were they doing in 1933 to 1945? You would imagine that it was a very poor time for minions between 1933 to 1945. You know, like a very... they probably didn't have a lot of money, so they were probably doing what they could to get by. I assume minions have to eat, right? I never saw the movies. That happened kind of after my watching those types of movies. I'm a little bit too old for that. That's a nice shot by her. Knowing that there is a Widowmaker now, I can play a little bit differently. And our Sombra looks like she's going to just go ahead and eliminate her straight off the jump. Unless something goes terribly wrong. No, it didn't. Okay, so now that I know that there is a Widow on the other team, I can go ahead and make sure that I'm utilizing cover in a way that you would need to counter a Widowmaker. I'm going to go ahead and put in this damage here on the Zenyatta and whoever I can see off the jump, making sure that I am being effective in my DPS role, kind of engaging with them in all places, because you never know where Doomfist damage will end up coming out at. They are targeting me now, so I'm going to go ahead and use this piece of cover over on the side. Reinhardt is coming out of the point, and I have to be careful about getting killed by him. We have the Zenyatta on the other team is getting low, and we want to capitalize on him getting low. But the Mei is also very low, and I was gotten by the Zen, who was over in the opposite corner. Sadly, they can only eat bananas, which come from Africa. Is that true? Minions can only eat bananas? I had no idea. I mean, I'm not up on my minion lore, but I feel like I should have known that minions, their diet consists solely of bananas. That's an interesting fact, if that's true. Waiting for our tank. Just gonna go ahead and wait for our tank. Gonna go ahead and grab this health pack here. And we're keeping an eye out for opportunities to pick people who are low health on the left-hand side. Our Doomfist is in there, what feels like is completely alone. And now that this Zen is kind of out of the way, we're going to go ahead and eliminate him. And now we're going to try and eliminate... That is our Moira, so now we know that the support on our team is low. We're going to go ahead and eliminate this Mei, try and follow up on the Sombras. And we don't want to get hit by that hammer down, so Oh, yo. Oh my god. Talk about getting saved. The Sombra on our team used her EMP, which canceled the charge of the Reinhardt on the enemy team. I'm good, man. I'm literally speaking and thinking faster than the enemy team is acting. Don't worry, I'm fine. If that team could only hear how fast I'm talking, you know what I mean? So we see the Lucio is doing his thing here. We have the Zen is using his ult, so we're not going to give him a chance to do much with it. Not going to put in damage that is useless here. Going to go ahead and just hit the people that are low health and make sure that we are eliminating everyone we can. Catch the cool angle on the Reinhardt. Finish off the Mei since she doesn't have an ice block. And we maintain the point again. We have the Lucio is back. Probably a little bit too early. Probably should have waited with your team. Going to go ahead and grab the high ground position again so that we are in the advantageous spot and can utilize our tactical visor when the team comes back. So they probably served one of the colonies. Minions rights now. Yo, amen. Amen. I am always an advocate for any sentient creature's rights. I think it's important that we advocate for for the rights of every creature, regardless of status, I guess. Gonna go ahead and kill that Lucio, because the Lucio is the most able to heal the enemy team. Just going to stand out of the way. Now that we are more healed up, we're going to engage the Zen from this corner angle, just keeping him low. And what a shot from the Zen, dude. What a shot. My keys are poking me in my ass. Hang on one sec. Got my keys. They were in my left side pocket, stabbing me in my butt cheek. Okay, so we see that our Doomfist is up still. We'll see if he makes it out. Our it looks like two characters here. Yeah, okay, so Mercy and Moira are chilling right there. We're gonna just hang out in this kind of spot here. Try not to get picked from any angle, but at the same time be close enough to drop down on the point to get the stagger when we need to. Gonna go ahead and run over to this side to get up with our team. We know that the Doomfist is on his way back. Gonna go ahead and kill the Lucio while he can't do anything. And get out of the way. Put down our healing pad. I believe I am the only one here. I was definitely the only one here. There was nothing I could do to have won that, just as soldier. Unfortunately, you know? You do your best, but there's only so much killing you can do. Doing great, though. BFG had a really nice shot as Zen in that last round. I'm not going to let him know that because I don't want him to get confident in himself, but that was a really nice shot. We still have the Sombra pick on our team, and because of that, I'm just going to stay as soldier because we need the consistent DPS of being able to hit people from no matter what distance they're in. I believe that the Sombra is actually effective based on the amount of kills she has. I believe that's not just her being in the team fight, but also her picking the correct targets to hack and attack. No, rhyme unintentional, but there it is. We know that the Zen is going to be hanging out all the way in the back line here. So the main thing that we want to do is just try and put some damage in on him from very far away. We don't want to let the Reinhardt get too aggressive with us, even though our Doomfist is dead straight off the spawn. I'm not exactly sure what our Mercy thinks she's doing, but I can promise that what she actually is doing is dying. I don't know why people think that's a good idea, but hey. Somebody gonna follow up on that? Yeah, thank you. I damaged myself with my Helix rocket. I didn't expect to be one hit, but at the same time, killing their Zen and trading Zen for me is actually better. We may not have any DPS right now. Why are we falling back? Why are we falling back? The Mercy is alive. Mercy should be in there. She should be healing. Is she busy talking? Is she busy typing? Like, I know this is quick play, but come on, dude. Gonna put some damage in on this Lucio. But the Zen is over on the side, and the Zen really wants me. So what we're going to do is we're going to let him exist for a few minutes. And now I have to get out. I need to go grab this health pack. Bang. You can see that the Zen has targeted me with his Orb of Discord. The Zen is going to be here on the side. I thought the Zen was in there. Sombra, what are you doing, dude? Follow up. Look at her. Look. You'll see me come up. Where is Sombra? Well, nobody knows. I'm not sure, like... I'm not sure what she's afraid of. So, I don't know if Sombra knows this, but when you hack a Zen, he loses like half of his hit points instantly. And again, just putting in that damage over on him, making it so that he can't exist solely exist freely. Now that the Lucio is gone, a lot of their ability to heal is also gone. With the Mercy kind of walled in there. Dude, this Doomfist is getting schmacked. There's nothing I could do to the Reinhardt because the Zen was ulting and was getting the heals on him actively in that moment. But we did kill like 3 of them. It's not happening. It is not happening. This is game right here. No one is close enough to even stand on the point. The Moira gave up, apparently. So, that is what it is. It's, you know, things happen, but unfortunately, that's how it goes. We won the last 2 games in a row, so it had to happen at some point, right? He was a good Zen. He's a very good Zen. Can't be mad at him. Can't be mad at him for doing his job. Yeah, that's when he got me. That was that time that he got me on the point. And again, like, if you look at his health, right? I'm just gonna go over here. We're gonna go to the practice range while we're waiting for the next game to spawn in, so that I can show you guys how easy it is for a Sombra, who is the character that was dueling that Zen with me, to actually kill a Zen. We're gonna let him, we're gonna spawn in the target here as a Zenyatta, and you can look at his health. You can see, I'm just gonna damage him a little bit so you see his health bar. All of that blue, those are his shields, right? So when I hack Zen... Oh. Well, it used to take away his shields. Does hack not take away shields anymore since the update? Anyway. Either way, she could have been there to engage. So, in Overwatch 1, and all the way up until whenever Sombra got a rework, hacking a target took away their shield HP, which means that the shield part of the blue part of Zen's health bar would have completely disappeared when he got hacked, which would have left him with 50 HP, which is essentially like 1 hit, you know? Still very easy to kill him, especially if there's 2 people fighting him at the same time. Okay. We're attacking on Gibraltar. We already have somebody who picked a soldier. 1 second. Excuse me. I'm recovering from lung surgery, so every time I burp, it hurts real bad. But we already have somebody who picked a soldier, and because we're attacking on a payload point, we're going to go ahead and pick Widowmaker for the ability to kill them and have them have a really long respawn. Their walk back is incredibly long compared to ours.
No mistakes, no mercy.
Similar to our attack on Blizzard World, being able to utilize Widowmaker here is an incredible power play, and great for the DPS.
Yes.
Because if we get 1 kill, they have to run back for like 25 seconds. And the odds of us getting the payload to the first checkpoint, or at least very close to the first checkpoint, are very high with only a single person dying on their team, right? If someone dies on our team, we can just walk back out the door. Alright, gonna start it up. We can expect that they will also have a Widowmaker, probably right here. No, they have an Echo instead. They may also have a Widow, we're not sure yet. So we want to be careful about what we do. And I don't want to get too far out of the way. And if I take damage, I just utilize the spawn door to heal me back up. And we're just going to put some shots in around this Echo, just kind of deter her from being in the position we don't want her to be in. And again, we take damage, we just walk back into the spawn, immediately heal ourselves completely back to full. No harm, no foul in that regard. It seems like BS that the Sigma can hit me from that distance, but what can we do about that? We can grab this health pack and we can wait for our passive healing ability to kick in. We're going to use this tiny bit of cover here to kind of peek up on anybody who might still be here. And there she is. And I was right, they did have a Widowmaker. Going to go ahead and put her back into the spawn. And now I'm going to use this spot, bang, to hurt their Kiriko. Was not able to get the kill on her, which seems like nonsense, but we're gonna go ahead and just kill their Lucio instead. I tried to back up, but I got caught on the box, and we're just gonna watch it in the kill cam, because I can't actually, or not the box, the ledge even. I could not back up behind the piece of cover that was near me. I actually don't need to be her anymore. And going into this next point, I want to be someone who is a little bit more able to duel with that Echo. So I am also going to pick Echo, and we're going to have a dogfight in the sky. And I'm going to ego fight the Echo in the air until she swaps to another character, which shouldn't be long. I've never met an Echo whose ass I couldn't kick. So, waiting for the team here. Do have to be careful of the Widowmaker. So, right now I'm going into this spot, gonna grab this health pack, and then we're going to send this Echo back to the respawn screen. Come on, Brig. Brig has a ranged heal. Wouldn't have been so aggressive if I didn't see our support character coming my way. I guess her ranged heal, I guess she was, maybe it was on cooldown, right? It does have a cooldown. But also the other Echo died, so it's really like, it's no harm, no foul. We're kind of equal in spawn advantage here, because she has a long run back, but we also have kind of a long run back. Just gonna go ahead and put that into the Widowmaker, who is over on the side. We're gonna hurt this, Lucio. And then we're going to come up to this spot, just see where the Echo or the Widowmaker is. Just gonna kind of utilize what we assume will be their positioning. Gotta get out. I got hit by the Widow. Where is our team? Guys, what's happening? We're 5 feet from the checkpoint. Can we get together and like walk up as a team? Ball shouldn't be in there alone. Let's just get together. Ball is literally doing absolutely nothing by engaging with them other than wasting all of our time. It was worth it to have killed their tank. Their Echo also died because she was engaging me and ignoring the soldier. They now have no opportunity to get away from us. The Ball needs to stay on the payload, though, and kill the Lucio. There we go. All right, now we're talking. All I had to do was talk a little bit of shit to them to get them to, you know, get their act in order here. It was worth all of the sacrifices made up to this point. Their Echo thinks that she's, yeah, there we go. Moira, that's a cute one.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
So, yeah, so I was able to get healed, which feels good. I don't really need to do much. There we go. Got the Echo. I need a different tank other than Ball. Ball is nowhere near the point. He's not fighting the Sigma. He's not diving the backline. He's not doing anything. And, like, maybe this is the only character he plays, but it feels to me like he is not accomplishing anything. Aside from just rolling around. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got rocked at that moment. I got, hit with the Sigma rock. While also stuck. We'll see if his minefield actually does something. In this moment, we need to be fighting on the point. Like, none of us are fighting at the point. See the soldiers up there. You see our, what's-her-name is over on the side. Gonna put her back in. Stand near the healing pylon so that I get myself healed up, since no one's healing me directly. Gonna force her down off of the high ground position. We're gonna force out the support ultimates, which they are panic popping right now. They're doing all of their ultimates. That's 3 ultimates from them. And now an ultimate from us. We'll see if we actually accomplish anything. I feel like we won't. Oh, my feet got caught. And I was not able to fly out of there as quickly as I hoped I would be able to. Just gonna get up and out of the way. We can expect that someone will be up here, and it's Lucio. And now we're gonna kill this Lucio and the soldier. Gonna put some damage in on the Echo, but we don't need to get too aggressive here. Just need to grab this health pack and slide down. Thankfully, we did get a heal from our... what's her name? Ilari. Mountain Dew left the game. I feel like Mountain Dew left the game a long time ago. I don't think Mountain Dew has been relevant for ages, bro. Not since they took away AMP. Okay, so their soldier is down. I wonder if they still have an Echo. It'll be interesting to find out. Just gonna look. No. I told you I would make that Echo switch. The Echo is now an Ashe so that she can try and counter me, which is very cute.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Sigma.
So we're just putting in the damage here. Just gonna go ahead and we're gonna hurt everybody. Gonna hurt the feelings of the entire enemy team. Gonna go ahead and kill her. We're gonna kill Soldier. And we're gonna slide over here and kill the Ashe, and we're good to go. And now the Lucio is gonna come back and try and get himself onto the point. We're just gonna kill Lucio, and whoever comes back out is gonna have a real hard time here. Yeah, so the tank is dead. We're gonna kill the Ashe, who was the Echo on the other team. Just gonna finish her off there for the end of the game. And get fucked, kids. Stop playing my character. Echo is my main, and you don't get to have her. Alright. Yeah, it was a good change to run. Literally anybody would have been better than Wrecking Ball, honestly. Yeah, I was in there, bro. I was doing my thing. Caught a couple of deaths at the beginning there off of the Widowmaker. I think it was Widow. Whoever she was at the beginning. And that one time when I got rocked and hit by the sticky bombs at the same time, that was cool. That was a fun moment. Getting endorsed all over the place. I suppose I'll go ahead and spread the endorsement love as well. Give it to our 2 support characters for supporting the team. Thanks, guys. I've never met an Echo whose ass I couldn't kick. And it feels good every time. Alright, so gonna mess around with Torbjorn here. Because on the off chance that I ever have to duplicate Torbjorn, I want to have his muscle memory locked in. We're probably defending. Attack, okay. So attack on King's Row is a good place for a Widowmaker again. So I might try and start off with that. And if I don't end up getting anything with the Widow, then we'll swap pretty quickly over to like a... Oh, this is a very odd comp here. We might not need a Widow because the brawling nature of the Sigma mixed with the Brig, combined with the Discord Orb of the Zenyatta, means that we will be able to eliminate targets very quickly from a ground position, but we don't want to be diving anywhere. We don't want to be any character that is reliant on being in the backline because our healers, our support characters, will not be able to keep up with us. We have a Junkrat to put in the insane damage that's kind of random. Insane high burst damage that's kind of random. I think off the start, I'm going to roll with Bastion just to grab this first point, and then I'll probably swap over to Soldier after this because Bastion off the start puts out a lot of damage, and with Zenyatta's Discord Orb, there's a good possibility that I will be able to get a kill on somebody who is, even if they're not low health. So we can see that the Doomfist on the other team is a funny pick against us right now. He's probably going to kill me off the start. He's probably going to target me off the start, and knowing that our tank is dead, it's time for us to back up. And for now, I can just kind of fire from the spawn here. The damage of the Bastion is actually pretty consistent. And I'm able to kind of get a few picks, get a little bit of ultimate charge straight off the jump. We're gonna wait for the Discord Orb to come out, and when we see who it is on... Okay, cool. So we got their tank already. And this seems like a good opportunity to kill everyone in our path. Just gonna... Everyone that is kind of in the way here. Gonna kill the Symmetra's teleporter so she can't utilize that. Got a Sim up on the corner. Not going to matter, though, because our team is going in right now on this enemy team. I'm going to die. I am definitely dead. But that's okay, because we have the point. We at least have one pie chunk. With everyone kind of diving onto the point right now, I feel like a Tracer pick would be a good option for me to get there and be part of the team fight very quickly. Looks like it's only Sigma left, so maybe Tracer not the best pick after all. Yeah, no. Definitely not. I'm going to go ahead and swap off of the Tracer now. Now that we know that they are back, I'm going to go ahead and just pick Echo so that I can have the high ground position. We don't need to be in a spot where we are having to fight for our spot moving forward. We have the D.Va is a lot easier for me to counter than the Doomfist. You can see that she is already out of mech. And that's the end of this first point. This Moira could certainly try, but she's not going to do anything. She just doesn't have enough time with her stuck in that little corner there. Not enough time for her to really accomplish anything. Just gonna go ahead and kill the teleporter pad. We don't want her being able to choose where she goes next. I'm gonna land behind her and eliminate her before she becomes an issue. And now we're gonna drop down and grab the D.Va. And she can't do anything from this position. Don't need to do anything else. We can just let her, you know, be baby D.Va. Looks like our Zen already killed her. And we're gonna help out the Junkrat, follow up on anything that he might have damaged, but it looks like there isn't anything here. We'll see if they remain as D.Va from this point forward. I should swap off of the Echo pick here in a minute, if things don't go my way. But I believe I'm going to be able to utilize the Echo pick to get some kills on the D.Va. Or to duplicate the D.Va, even. Yeah. That Genji can try, but he can't do much. Okay, so everyone is using their ultimates right now. Everyone and their mom is kind of using an ultimate. And with the Sombra here... So the Sombra is burning from our... So it's silly time right now. And in silly time, as you guys know, anything could happen. Just gonna wait it out here. Gonna put this damage in. If I die here, it doesn't matter, because we have the respawn advantage right now. We don't have to worry, because we can just come back in like 2 seconds. I think the Sombra's mad because she wasn't able to kill me before. I'm gonna try and get another ultimate for this end part here. That was a very effective ultimate from the Sombra. Incredibly effective. Like, to an insane degree. Hey. Good shot. We don't really need to do anything. Just save your ultimates if you get them. And we'll just out-ult them. You guys should fall back, though. It's only you two. Gonna put that damage in on the Sombra. I am gonna die to that. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I had just used my movement ability. But that's okay. We're still waiting for, just wait for Sigma. And when the time comes, I'm going to duplicate the D.Va. I used the dupe on the Sombra earlier, but that was simply to survive. One thing that we don't have to worry about is the D.Va kind of... Hang on. There's so much going on here. I might die in this moment if I can't get back to a heal. And the Moira is kind of alternating healing the tank and damaging the front line. So No big deal. We have 2 ultimates coming online. We're going to have a 3rd with Zen and a 4th with Sigma.
Let's adapt.
Okay, cool. So we have 4 ults coming online right now, and we can use all of them and just out-ultimate them.
Advancing upward.
I'm going to start.
Engaged. D.Va. Boosting off.
Personality duplication complete.
Will I be able to get out of the way? Ah, I lived through the D.Va ult, but everyone came out of spawn at that moment.
This time I have it. On the move.
At that moment, it would have been cool to have seen Sigma's ultimate go out as they came out of spawn, but it looks like he's saving it for the next fight. That's not a bad idea. This Genji and the Sombra are a little bit too confident, and I'm going to take that confidence away from them. I'm going to specifically engage the Genji and the Sombra. Actually, I take it back. Oh, no. Just letting them use all of their ults is a good call here. Just let them use everything, and then we can come back. We know that their D.Va switched over to a Roadhog, which is an interesting choice off the start. Off the start of their defense here. D.Va probably would have been better for getting the kill, because where we're pushing, there's nowhere for Roadhog to get instant value out of his hook.
Advancing upward. Enemy tag. Done and dusted.
So I was easily able to get value out of that. And we did eliminate the Sombra as well. So now it's just the Genji that we have to worry about. Gonna go ahead and kill Genji. Put the Moira into the dirt as well. Gonna be harder to do that with the tree here. I'm gonna back up, because the Sombra is gonna come back out of spawn here and hack me. And I have to be very careful about the hack coming out. And again, there is nowhere for there's nowhere for the hog to really hook anybody into the ground here.
Engaged. Roadhog.
And just utilizing my ultimate large amount of health here to be scary and be on the point. And that's gonna end up getting us the win. Okay, so just being in there, being a Roadhog on the point, while we also have a Sigma, is a very dangerous position for any of their characters to engage in. So it doesn't matter whether we got a bunch of kills or no kills. I was about to hook their hog and put him into the one spot where you can drop people down. And what ended up happening is they killed him as I hooked him. So I hooked him, and then where I was about to pull him over and drop him into a hole, the team ended up finishing him off while he was stunned inside of the hook. So that felt good, and without their tank, there was nothing they could do. There was no way they were going to survive that. Genji just simply doesn't have enough point presence to be able to live through it. Moira can only fade once every like 10 seconds, and after that she has to wait. And the ability to stall on the point when you have the respawn advantage like that is huge, but playing Roadhog is not a good call in that scenario, not only because you can't get a lot of instant value out of the hook unless you are specifically standing near the hole and putting yourself in a bad position as well, but the Roadhog can't walk to the point fast as you're losing the game. So playing as D.Va was definitely a smarter call in that scenario, because they could boost back to the point. Instead, he decided, hey, you know what, I'm just going to be Roadhog for whatever reason. Maybe he's a Roadhog main. Maybe that's the character he likes to play. Who knows? But not the smartest call at all. Using Echo in that scenario just allowed me to have the mobility that I needed, and also against a Genji, when the Genji gets low health, I can beam him, which makes it a lot easier to deal with Genji in general. An argument could have also been made for Torbjorn, but Genji can easily dive the Torbjorn turret and kind of take out most of the value of Torb. But in the end part of King's Row, where you need everybody to be on the payload, you can molten core the payload and all around it, so that there's no way that the enemy team can stand on it. So that's actually, you know, not the worst call in the world when you think about it from that perspective. We already have a sniper, which means it's likely that I should play a soldier. I would expect them to have a flying character like a Pharah, and if they don't have a Pharah, I would 100% expect to see another Sombra. I don't know why Sombra has become so prevalent, but it seems like she's in almost every game now. Gonna go ahead and take a sip of my Red Bull.
You sure talk like one. Perhaps it is assumptions that are foolish.
Cool. Alright. Just gonna check something real quick. Just good. We're good. Everything's good. Sweet. Alright. Sorry for the sound cutting out, but I had to check other windows. And as soon as I... Hello. And as soon as I move my cursor off of the Overwatch screen, it takes the sound away, because I have sound and background turned off. Genji wants me to continue engaging him so that he can, like, put up his deflect in my face, but I'm just not going to. I'm simply not going to let him do that to me. There's the deflect, so we know Genji has no deflect now. Significantly less scary. I killed the Zen again, completely by accident. That feels bad for him. He must have been low health from the Widowmaker. That was the easiest first point ever. We'll see if it continues to be that easy. We know they have a Junker Queen. We know they have a Moira. I'm not going to get too aggressive because I don't want to be Moira'd. And there's nothing more annoying than a Moira who thinks that she's good. And will continue to push on you and just hold her beam. Nothing more annoying than a TikTok Moira. Except for maybe a Doomfist on your team who doesn't know how to stay alive. I'm going to go up the ramp and expect that someone will be here right away, and then grab this health pack. I did end up paying for it, but that's okay. So now that I know that Genji is up top, who else do they have as DPS? A soldier? Oh, Widowmaker. Wow. I had not seen that Widow at all. She must have been dead. Maybe she tried to ego duel our Widow and lost. So everyone is dead here on our team. There is their Widow. I would expect to be dove by Genji right now. If Genji doesn't dive me, he's making a mistake.
No one can hide from my sight.
Damn it.
Genji, I know where you are. Just kind of being annoying to Genji here, making sure that my team can clean him up while he's jumping around doing nothing. And there it is. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I don't have to directly engage him in close range where he can just right-click me. All I have to do is make him focus on killing me, and then the team will just clean him up, because he won't be looking at his health. 9 Genjis out of 10 Genjis don't understand the difference between a good 1v1 and a bad 1v1. So we know that someone is over on the side here. Just want to get out of the way. You can see that Widowmaker is right there, so I'm just going to stand. Oh, hello. Light them up, huh? Light them up. Say no more. I'm going to use this window from the opposite side. It doesn't matter that I died here because we have the point, no problem. Stand on it, get the checkpoint. Thank you.
I'm still fighting.
Okay, both the Orisa and the Widowmaker decided to step off of it at 3.77 meters to get the checkpoint. So I don't know why, but there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and chase this Moira. We'll see if the fade and everything has time to kick in there. Looks like their Widow is sniping me from up top. Don't want to be killed by her, but at the same time, I'm not too worried about her. As long as I don't give her an angle from her spot. I'm going to go ahead and force this Moira and Genji back into a bad position. The Genji will likely just jump up top anyway, so he's dueling our Widow right now, and I'm not going to be able to stop him from killing her. The Widow is definitely not going to win the duel unless she hits a lucky headshot. Genji's just gonna, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's just gonna drop down and use his ultimate. We're gonna kill him using the Helix rocket. Make sure that he does not get any value out of that at all. And now we're gonna come up here and start putting damage in on this Ana. Gotta be careful of her sleep dart. And don't want to let her live. So we're gonna keep putting the damage in on her face. Gonna go ahead and just have them in my sights. Anybody who decides to come into the way at this point is pretty much toast, and we win the game. It's a very easy game. Very, very easy game. It's not usually that easy. Is that the Genji on the other team, bro? Wow. Well, alright then. I guess he did a thing. Man, people love to talk shit about their teammates. And I don't understand. Just because you lost the game doesn't mean you have to trash somebody else. Like, perhaps, if you lost the game, take a look at your own personal performance and figure out where you could have improved, instead of just letting your team have it for no particular reason. You know, it just doesn't seem... It doesn't seem like it matters, you know? It just seems like people are jerks for no reason at that point. Gonna go ahead into the practice range again. We're gonna try and get the Torbjorn practice going on so that we can get a handle on the buttons for Torb. We got this is to increase his health. His health now goes up to 400. It also gives him extra health as well as improved attack, movement, and reload speed. So it also increases his reload speed and his attack speed. So this is Torb attacking normally, and then this is with... That is significant. That additional health is not armor, which is good to know because you do get a damage reduction from the yellow bars on your health bar. If you look at Torbjorn, he's got yellow bars on his health bar. Those actually cause him to take less damage, while those are the bars getting damaged. So I believe it's 25% less. I'll have to check on that real quick. Actually, let me just check on that. Armor, Overwatch 2, damage reduction. And I believe it is flat 30% reduction from all sources. Okay, so apparently it's 30%. I'm just going to go ahead with that first Reddit post and not check any more other posts because I don't want to spend too much time doing that. But it also increases his movement speed. And if you can see how fast he moves comparatively, it's actually a significant boost to his movement speed. When you throw down Torb's turret, that plus the actual damage that Torbjorn puts out is very high. But in addition to that, Torb has a secondary fire that works like a shotgun. And that can be extremely nasty as well. So we're here on Suravasa Market again, which was our first point of the game. We can utilize Torb in this position if we wanted to play him, and we could use the... Essentially, Molten Core works really well for points, right? So, like, if you can imagine just saving Torb's ultimate for when it's close to the end of a point, and then you just spew your goo all over the point. That sounds gross, and it is, but I'm going to go ahead and play Soldier instead. Since we have a Mei, the Mei may not be able to put out consistent damage like we would want, where she is kind of utilizing her abilities, and her close-range gun is a little bit less damaging than Soldier's assault rifle, where her right-click, where it fires off the icicles, is a little bit more damaging than Soldier's assault rifle. So it just depends on how good she is with aiming and which engagement she decides to take. But in general, a Mei is kind of like a niche pick, and you want to have a consistent DPS to play along with a Mei. And I'm going to take this side point. Just taking this side point. getting an idea of where they are, getting an idea of who is coming where. And we got the entire team, looks like they're over there. I know that the Sigma just used his rock, and I know that they have a, looks like a Genji. Gonna use my long range to engage the Sigma outside of his effective range and make it impossible for him to engage back with us. I know they have a soldier, because I heard his Helix rocket go out. They also have a Cassidy, who is already dead and in the respawn screen. We're gonna go ahead and just run to the side. We are literally just making it difficult for their soldier to do his thing. And there we go. So now he's back in the respawn screen. I'm getting hit by Ana, so I'm gonna go ahead and just run inside. The Ana died somehow to... The Ana died to our Orisa, who was in here on the point. It was a mystery how that happened, but... we go ahead and finish off their other DPS. And we can see they have a Lucio, they have a Roadhog now. Opted to swap off the Sigma straight off the jump. Gonna just reload and take the high ground position so that I can't be, like, easily killed. Don't want to ego duel anyone here. Someone is on the point. It is their soldier, who is going to want to have beef with me because I was the one who killed him. Just gonna reload on the off chance that I do end up getting into a fight with him. And I'm gonna steal his health pack, and that makes it impossible for him to live. We win this first point, no problem. Gonna get up with the rest of the team. Hopefully, yes, I was gonna say, hopefully snag a heal from the Moira. And we have a Kiriko as our other support character. Just gonna put that, I believe it's the soldier that swapped. Yeah, the soldier swapped over to a Symmetra. Just gonna put her into the dirt real fast. Gonna finish off their Cassidy. Gonna put the damage in on their Roadhog. Just use my Helix rocket to put damage in on the two supports who are over on the side. Not really sure why everyone has decided not to deal with the supports first, but I guess if they're just gonna waste time and let him heal the Roadhog, then I'll just finish them off myself. And I know that the team is coming back right now, but I'm not really too worried about it. I'm gonna stand in front of the Kiriko so that she sees that she needs to heal me. Hey bitch, can I get a heal? It's cool, I'll just heal myself over time. Thanks for nothing. I literally ran directly in front of her, and still blind as a bat. Couldn't see that I needed it. So, well, it's a big whale. Just putting the damage in on the Ana, and the Ana is down. We lost our tank in that engagement. Their tank is still alive. Their Symmetra is still alive. Their tank is now dead. Okay, so our two supports are actually putting in work right now, but they're not going to be able to stick around for long. Run to the point so that we can get to you faster. Fight towards the point. Alright, we're here.
Also, thank you, Moira. That was beautiful.
Just gonna back up. I'm gonna use my healing pad, and just see. I put the. Ooh, that was nasty. We're gonna finish off everyone on their team right now. That was disgusting. That was disgusting.
That was beautiful. What are you talking about?
I loved it. Disgusting in the best of ways.
Absolutely. Unless it was used on us, and then it's hateful.
Right, exactly. And then they just went in and used too many fucking ults.
I mean, we only used 2.
Yeah, but I mean, if it was them, though, you know? Okay, that was cool. That was cool. All right, so we were
the least amount of kills, but I'm doing my job.
I was literally saying at the beginning of this game that Mei can be a niche pick, but like her abilities can be super clutch in certain situations.
Mei's like my favorite DPS.
Kitsune guide you. Shouldn't have put your head there.
She's really useful in a lot of different situations.
Yeah, I agree. The Mei
I
wall.
can hit flying characters with her.
Yeah, now that is impressive. Have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Nailing it, dude. Absolutely nailing it. That was a ridiculously easy game. Look at it. Oh my god. What a clutch ultimate. To hit them with the Mei ult and then use the Orisa ult inside of it so that they can't run away from Orisa spinning up her staff power is ridiculous. It was ridiculously good. Swinging back in, we can look at Mei as a DPS character real quick, and we can see that the damage that she puts out with her Icicle is actually extremely strong. Again, this is a full health, like, damage dealer character, taken almost all the way to death with a single Icicle headshot. But her damage over time from, and I'm going to swap this over to a full health damage dealer character, but her damage over time from her regular click is slower, more like a Moira in that sense. But the Icicle itself has no drop off like Torbjorn does. So if you can look, I'm just going to hit him in the head, and you can see that is most of his HP in just a single Icicle. Just going to finish these guys off. You can bang and bang, and that is like an absurd amount of damage when you hit a single headshot with a Mei. The ice wall with her is actually probably her best ability because it can be used to stop people from being able to retreat to their team. When used correctly, as people are backing up behind doorways, they come out to engage you, they're engaging you, then they realize they're in too deep, they go to back up and get to their support, you wall them off, and their ability to get to their support and get heals is taken away from them, and that immediately ends up with them getting killed. Seeing that we have an Ana and we have a Monkey is an odd choice, right? Like an odd combination, because the Winston is going to be able to dive into the backline, where the Ana will be able to stay in our backline, but still hit him from that distance, assuming he stays in line of sight. The thing about it is, the Winston is going to have to be extremely, extremely cautious of which angles he takes, knowing that his team needs to be able to see him, especially the Ana, who will not be able to rush to him with any of her abilities. She has no movement ability. So, she can stop people from attacking her, with her sleep dart, but she cannot actually move fast to get to any place. And seeing that our game is about to start here, I feel like I should play someone who can dive in with the Winston. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this Tracer pick, and we're just going to see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, I can always swap. We have an Alari as our other support character. Monkey, there is a Sombra in here. Just gonna make sure that I'm full health again. I think that's a, yeah, that's a Hanzo. I was gonna say it's either a Hanzo or a Mei. And I'm gonna wait for my boost to come back off cooldown. And now I'm going to use that to my recall to get out of the way of the damage that I just took, completely eliminating the damage I just took. And I'm going to dodge the hook from the Sigma. It's tough to say as fast as I can think when I'm playing Tracer. Tracer is the only character I've ever played in a game that can do things as fast as I can think. Which is something else. Something, you know, insane entirely. I'm just going to go ahead and get over to this healing pylon and make that Moira use her fade. And then I'm going to force all of the support to kind of utilize their abilities to stay alive. Just getting up back to where the large health pack is. And then getting back in on top of the Sigma. I would not expect them to push again, but if they do, you can expect that Winston and I will dive them. And I'm just going to go where the Winston goes. Wherever Winston decides he wants to engage, I'm going to engage with him. But we have to be careful of getting in over our heads because no one can come with us. There is no support on our side when that happens. And I'm just getting back. Just making sure that I am utilizing our ability to... Whoop! Our ability to move without putting myself in a position where I die. See, and now the support are back here. And I was able to kill their Kiriko. Good. Just gonna pick up this health pack. And then I will continue on with Tracer. We're gonna stand on the point a little bit, just get this point through the underpass, the tunnel. And we have our healing pylon down here, which will keep us alive should we end up taking damage. The monkey is monkeying around, flying above us. And once we get through this, tunnel and around this corner, I'm going to dive with the monkey. Here we go. And we don't want to fight too hard into this, so we do have to be careful of who we engage with from this point forward. And now we are utilizing our pieces of cover and quickly moving in and out of places to make sure that we do not get engaged by that Moira ultimate. Now that Monkey is back, we can come in and start putting damage on the targets that the Monkey decides to dive. We're saving our boosts for when Monkey drops down, and then we are going to come in with him, and then we're going to back out, right? So that is the essential strategy here with Tracer. And if I get hacked by this Sombra, my playtime is over, essentially. So I have to be very, very careful. But it doesn't look like we're gonna have too much trouble here. They're kind of just giving me free reign of everything that's going on. Literally just diving with the monkey wherever the monkey goes. I am also there. And I have my ultimate. Now we have a Genji to worry about, or not. The Genji was an odd choice to go against the monkey here. Knowing that the Genji is countered by the automatic damage of the Winston. Very, very weird pick in general. We're gonna kill this Mercy as best we can. Just kind of put ourselves in a spot where we can constantly damage Mercy. And now she's gone. Now we're gonna kill Lucio. We're gonna stand inside of the monkey's bubble to make sure that we are kind of in the spot that we need to be. I'm just gonna put that on the wall next to him so that he can't actually absorb it if we don't throw it at him, right? So that's kind of the idea there. Again, we're diving with the monkey to the places that we need to be. We're getting out of the way of the Sigma ult, the possibility of getting ulted by Sigma. And now we see that the Mercy Beam is back. So we're going to go ahead and get back up with the Mercy Beam. We hear the two death sound effects of our team. And now it is time for us to get out of here immediately, right? So now that I'm getting engaged by Genji, I'm just going to wait here. And the Genji will have to come up to me. And when he does, I'm going to take too much damage for me to get through. But that's okay. I got caught on the wall as I tried to boost away. You can see right there, I boosted into the wall. But with the monkey dead, and again, I boosted into the wall. Wasn't trying to use both of those and not get any value out of them, but it is what it is. We're going to just wait. We're just waiting for the monkey. The Winston having a Reaper against him is not good in general. Very difficult for a Winston to do his thing when there is a Reaper on top of him. The Genji, when damage boosted by the Mercy, which is what was happening during his ultimate, can do a lot of damage with his blade. But in addition to that, the support characters on our team are going to have a rough time kind of engaging with Genji anytime that he's getting pocketed by a Mercy. Because one of the main things that that Genji benefits from is just one person kind of giving him the heals that he needs. I am absolute, so I gotta back out. Just gonna pick up this health pack, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting for my time for us to back out. Just back out while we wait for the Lucio ult. Right now, I'm just engaging with the Genji to make sure that he's not engaging with our support. And if the Genji's not engaging with our support, then our healers are free to keep the Winston alive, which is who I need to be effective in my role, and then I can continue to be an asshole as Tracer. Hey. So we got the Mercy is using her ultimate here. Got to be careful because the Genji should be coming out of spawn again, and he is. And we're just going to back up here. We're just going to get all the way out because the Genji doing his ultimate is very dangerous for us. And again, the Mercy damage boosting him during his ultimate is essentially instant death for us. So we got to be extremely cognizant of where we go. And we were able to kill the Mercy, which is good. But with the entire team here, I missed the health pack, didn't I? Yeah, I sure did. I sure did. I missed the health pack. I could have just kept going, I think, outside of that spot. I actually didn't know that that was there. That little stairwell. I'm gonna save my boost so that I always have 2 once I get to the fight. I never want to be in a spot where I can't double boost in case I need to either go forward or backward very effectively. Just gonna start putting damage in on this Mercy, no matter where she is. And I got by the Reaper. That's okay. Our Hanzo is not really able to do as much as I was hoping he'd be able to. I don't want to use my bomb while the Mercy is still alive, because anybody that I kill with the bomb is just going to get resurrected by the Mercy, which is going to completely invalidate the use of my ultimate, even though realistically I could probably have had another one by now. So we're gonna wait for the monkey to come back. We're waiting for the monkey. Just wait for Winston. Just wait for Winston. Don't die. Use everything you got. Just gonna put that there. Was able to get the see. So the Mercy used her res, which is good news for us, because when the Mercy uses her res and it's not on the tank, anytime that happens, there's a good possibility that we can win. Want to get out of the way of the Genji ulting. And I got caught. I was smashing my recall button, but there was nothing I could do. I was stunned by the Sigma rock, and we did our best. Did our best. It was good. It was a good show. Did very good. The Mercy can be a pain in the ass, and us having a Hanzo on our team didn't do us any favors. That's for sure. Funny comeback. I don't think it was funny as much as it was like, you know, a good hold because you had respawn advantage. This Genji is flailing wildly. He actually did not. He actually didn't use his blade very, like, how do I say this? He wasn't very accurate with the use of his blade, and I'll kind of show you what I mean here. So with Genji, when you get the that was weird. My hand didn't move, but it fired the shurikens out. And I'm going to use myself as I'm going to use this tracer over on the side to simulate myself. I actually played Genji for like 50 hours or something like that in Overwatch 1. 50 hours was like my benchmark for when I thought I was good with a character, like good enough. Things have been changed a little bit since then, but in general the character is largely the same. People have slightly more health than they used to have, but it's actually slightly easier to hit people with Genji. Okay, so that's not going to work exactly the same way, right? Because I do not have a Mercy damage boosting me. But when you use a Genji ult, you get a certain amount of swings with the sword, right? And then each time you kill something, it resets the cooldown of your dash. So the main thing you want to do is you want to dash up into the sky when you hit it, which he didn't do. Or you can dash through a target to get extra damage on them. But in general, you can die in the activation period of your ult. So you want to dash up into the sky, and then pressing the ult will reset the cooldown of your dash, right? So I'm going to show you how this goes. You hit it, then you come down, and then you dash again. Oh my god, no. Come on, dude. Right at the money shot, too. Come on, man. I was trying to show chat something. Jesus Christ. Lil Hot Pocket. I guess, you know, arguably could be better than a big Hot Pocket. You imagine a little Hot Pocket would get a more even cook. Okay, so ridiculous comments aside, we have a Lifeweaver and a Baptiste, and we also have a Roadhog. So the one thing that we know about the Lifeweaver and the Baptiste is that they can't heal me if I am a flying target. So, we lose out on the main ability of the Baptiste, which is the immortality field. So because of that, we're going to utilize a high damage character. We already have a hit scan. That is delicious. So I'm going to pick Junkrat and make it chaotic for them on the point. Do I think that this Cassidy will be able to accomplish much? I remain skeptical, but we're going to hope for the best, right? And they have an Echo. Because of course they do. Why wouldn't they have an Echo on the time when I decide I don't want to pick a flying character? So, we're able to utilize that straight off the jump to kill their tank, and then I'm going to swap to the Echo so that I can ego diff the other Echo. They think their title is Primeval. I'm going to show them what evil is, and it's going to be funny for me. They have an Ana and a Brigitte, so the amount of healing that the Echo can get is about roughly the same as the amount of healing that I can get, and therefore we should be totally good to ego diff them into the spawn screen. Just going to put that on the Cassidy and discourage him from moving forward without his support. Literally, the game has been going for like 60 seconds. I've already killed the tank twice, so it's not looking good for them. It's funny that we also have a Cassidy. I want to duel the Echo, but off the start here, I'm going to go ahead and kill the Ana. And even if I don't kill her, just kind of getting out of the way of, getting her out of the way of the team means that she won't be able to, right? So she won't be able to keep the team alive over there. And we'll see if this Moira decides she wants to continue to wait for me. Oh, she did. Good for you, Moira. Good for you. I wasn't sure if I could fly over that spot. I was pretty sure I couldn't, but on the off chance that I could. And again, they probably lost the team fight because their support was not even there. She was just waiting for me, and you can see that we are, all four of our characters are still alive, which is indicative of them not being able to kill us, which means we were probably killing them. And now we're going to chase the Moira and put her into the respawn screen because it's funny. Putting putting damage onto the Reinhardt. If I had been able to get him to put the sticky bombs in front of him, the sticky bombs would have damaged the Ana who was standing next to him, which is hilarious when that happens. You can sometimes snag a kill off of the Reinhardt putting up their shield, which is about the best possible thing in the entire world.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt. Capabilities max.
So right now,
Capabilities max.
and that's how that goes. Just gonna punch you in your face,
I have reached optimal.
and yeah, and we win. So I'm really sorry. I don't know what is above a primeval, like, in terms of words, but, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. I wish they would stay as Echo, but I doubt they will. It'd be cool if they do. I'm gonna stick with Echo just in case.
Problems we encounter on this mission.
I love duplicating Reinhardt because that lets me kind of pin him and kill him instantly, take him out of the fight very easily, or I can just stand in their backline and swing on them as Reinhardt, which is about the scariest thing in the entire game. Just having an errant Reinhardt in your backline. I really wish this Cassidy would shut the fuck up. That's literally the longest voice line ever. No interaction with anyone else. Okay, so they swapped to a Mauga, and I'm not sure how that really helps them, but I know that it doesn't hurt us. That's for damn sure. Let's just check. Are they still in Echo? They are still in Echo. Awesome. So I'm gonna fly up real high, super duper high, and then we're just gonna see where Echo decides she wants to land. We can anticipate that the Moira will have used her fade by now, wherever Moira decides she wants to be. She ran, so I guess we just let her run. There's the Echo, and I'm just gonna chill out over here. And I wish an Echo would. Probably won't, but you never know. Looks like they have a, I heard her say going up, so now I know that she's up in the air. I'm getting shot by their Cassidy. And I'm not going to use my movement ability. Instead, I'm going to use the man cannon and then save my movement ability for when I need to dive on the Echo. I would imagine that the Echo will get rezzed, and she did. Just gonna put damage in. Now that we know that the Echo got resurrected, I don't have to worry about her resurrecting the tank. I got killed by the Cassidy, who was getting damage boosted from the side by the Mercy. But we're still winning the point, no problem. Absolutely crushing them. That Echo had 1 HP up there. Our team looks like they are losing it now, so we're just gonna make sure that they can't get in there and fuck with our characters as we disengage. With the Mercy pick, we have to worry. Everything is called into question. Every time we get a kill, we have to worry that they could be resurrected by Mercy. So, and I'm gonna cancel my flight here. I don't want to be anywhere where they could be getting me. I'm just gonna go around the side. We're gonna let our team do their engaging thing over on the side here, and I am going to just kind of put damage in around the Mercy, because the more I stop her from being able to realistically fight with her team, the easier it is for my team. But it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do anything, so I'm just going to leave, I guess. Just going to pick up that health pack, and then fly over to the side here. Got another health pack I can pick up over on this side. Waiting for my team. They still have the Mauga pick. That's cool. I was just kind of waiting for my team. But they still have the Mauga pick for the tank, so I probably won't duplicate the tank. I'll probably just end up duplicating their Cassidy. Looks like we really need to move forward, though. And it doesn't look like our team has yet. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for some heals. I need some heals. We'll see if I get any. I probably won't. It doesn't look like I'm going to, so I'm just going to use that health pack. And now I'm going to, I'm going to kind of slide over here. We know what her kind of plan is. So again, we can utilize all of the health packs that are around here. We can utilize the man cannon to make sure that we are not in a spot where we have to worry. Ah, he got me. That's a shame. And if at any point I had gotten a heal, I would have lived through that high noon. But it looks like our team won the fight there, so doesn't matter. Make sure you kill that Mercy. Yeah, we got the point, so it doesn't matter. I'm trying not to use my ultimate on something that will be inconsequential, like a Moira using her ult. Like, I don't necessarily want to trade my ult for a Moira, but if I have to, I will. We'll see. Oh, they have a Junkrat now. That's perfect. You don't say. Watch here, huh? I'm gonna slide back here.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Adaptive circuits engaged. Junkrat.
And just putting in this crazy damage. Crazy damage all around as the Junkrat. Yeah, we definitely lose this point. That's okay. Our whole team died. My whole team is dead. It's very sad when that happens. You can see he used his ult. I tried to dive in there and get the Mercy, but my whole team got destroyed by that Mauga. The thing about it is that the Mauga pick can be really strong when damage boosted by a Mercy or when pocketed by somebody. But, like, the duplicating a Mauga only gives you 300 hit points, which means that you cannot, you can't engage the same way that he can with, like, I believe he has 800 hit points. So you can see that, like, the duplication of him as a tank is actually less important than duplicating, like, a D.Va, who you can get a lot of usage out of her ultimate. You can get a lot of offensive usage out of a D.Va ultimate compared to a Mauga, who it's like, okay, now everybody is stuck in this cage fight with me. Oh, wait, but I only have 300 hit points. Like, that's only 50 more hit points than I currently have. And while that can be good for sustain, it's not good for the rest of it. The rest of the neutral game here. Let me get a heal. Bap, bap, bap. Thanks. Just trying to make sure that I'm kind of staying up with my team a little bit faster than I normally would be able to. And I got their Junkrat. And now I'm going to kill their Mauga. And now I'm going to kill their Mercy. And now I'm going to kill their Echo. I actually can escape you, and I can just gently kind of go in the opposite direction. And we are over halfway to an ultimate, but we don't want to be in a spot where we are taking too much damage here. You can see their Echo is kind of chilling out over with their Mercy, a little bit afraid to engage in a spot where they could potentially get killed. We lost our Cassidy, which means that we are low on the damage there, and the Mauga is going to target me. It says I got killed by Echo, but what I actually got killed by was Mauga using his 2 guns. Just waiting for the team to come back. And now I have my ultimate. And again, they still have a Junkrat. They also have a Moira, and Moira might be the pick that I end up going with, just because she is kind of like more guaranteed damage than the others. Team. Okay, cool. And we got the Echo, got their Moira, and now we don't need to use any more ultimates to win this fight. We were able to get through that one with only one, so that's actually a really good trade. Charging the support ultimates here. Charging our support ults as best we can.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Winston. Adaptive circuits engaged.
We have lost this fight.
Taking flight. Restoring health system.
Maybe. It's, yeah, we definitely lost this one.
Mind yourself. That feels better.
We are charging our support ultimates. We're going to have Moira's ult online here in just a second, so we want to be very cognizant of that. We destroyed a steel trap. That was not an actual person. And I'm waiting for Bap to say light them up. Bap doesn't have it. Bap doesn't have window. He's not even close to having window. So gotta be careful there. Oh no. I walked into a Junkrat trap. Not a trap, but a fire. Mine. There it is. My mustache was itching.
Going up.
We need to come back and wait for one more team fight. We need everyone alive for this team fight. I am going to try and
Adaptive circuits engaged. Full reset.
Step right up.
I got killed by the Junkrat ult. Our team is walking off the point right now. Our team walked off the point. Oh no, she died. Good for her. Good for her. Yeah, I got killed by the Junkrat ult. I was stuck in the ult with the Mauga, and I was pressing the button for the duplicate. But as it came online, the Junkrat tire blew up inside of the Mauga ult. So I was stuck in the cage fight essentially with him, and I probably would not have lived just based off of the cage fight and how much, how Mauga has 500 more health than an Echo inside of a Mauga duplication. But at the very least, I would have lived longer. But the Junkrat ult was the thing that ended up winning them the game right there. It killed that plus Mauga ended up killing like 4 people, and the only one that was left aside from myself was the Risa. We're gonna go ahead and make him a Mauga, and we're just gonna go and I'll show you the duplicate and the just gonna grab the ultimate charge.
I am more durable than I look.
1 2 and 1 2. God damn it. Well, I wanted to show you.
Prepare your defenses.
Okay, so we're defending. We have a Reinhardt, we have a Genji off the start. I know that we are fighting uphill, or we are fighting downhill, they're fighting uphill in this scenario. So me playing as Soldier means that I'm going to be shooting them, kind of like shooting fish in a barrel a little bit. And it's going to be a lot easier for me to shoot downhill with Soldier than it is for like Genji to engage, because I won't have to get close to them. I have long sight lines to them in pretty much every scenario.
My vision was clouded by anger.
And now the world pays for your actions.
Oh yeah, I forgot to endorse people. These two. I suppose I deserve to get killed by that Junkrat tire. from the last game, since I was the one who killed Junkrat right before that fight. But it is what it is. Gonna take a sip of my Red Bull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright,
Attackers incoming.
so this is their door. They'll come out here or here. They also have a Genji. They have an Orisa. Gonna stand close to the corner here. I imagine they will have a Widowmaker as well. They have a Soldier. No, they have a Bastion. I was looking at our team. Yeah, our team is not looking good. The Zen would have to turn around. Yeah, okay, so the Genji's diving me. So I'm gonna back up and get healed by the Mercy. And if the Mercy doesn't heal me, which it looks like she's trained on the Reinhardt. Yeah. I got caught on that little corner right there. Tiny corner. You can see as my in my kill cam, my feet, as I was backing up around the corner, got stuck like this. Right, so that that not smooth texture made me not slide forward like it normally would. I'd imagine Genji will jump up my way, and if he doesn't, he'll probably climb up right here. There he is. Yep, there it is. And not a lot I can do. When he's up in your face like that, he can right-click and dash through you, which you can see the 3 shurikens that he throws fast are his right-click. So if he gets up in your face and he hits you with the 3 right-click and the dash, that's like over 200 damage when you combine it with a melee. So our Genji is trying to go get their Zen, maybe it looks like, but I did not mean to fire that Helix rocket. Trying to stand with my team so that I get heals in the meantime as well. A little bit more difficult for them to heal me when they're constantly healing Reinhardt. There's nothing I can do in this moment. I'm actually kind of glad that I got killed by the Bastion and not the Genji. Cool. At least the whole team died.
They can't get away with this.
They sure did. Team kill. Alright, so we're waiting for the Reinhardt to spawn up.
My ultimate is ready.
So we're gonna let Genji use his ult first and get damage boosted by the Mercy. What the Genji didn't expect was the Bastion was going to be in turret form the very moment that he went into his ult. He probably should have expected that, but he appears to have not. Oh my lord, dude. Okay, fine. Orisa, fine. I'll kill you then. Since you're so eager for it. I just wanted to finish off the little bit of health that Genji had left. And it turns out that Orisa just wanted it so badly that she stood in my face for it. Their spawn is actually up here now. Like right where we are. Yeah, like right next to me. So we gotta be careful. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting with the team, waiting for the team to get here. Trying to put the headshots in on the Orisa, but I don't want to spend too much time shooting the horse. And no. Oh my gosh, dude. You can't get a heal worth a damn. Watch my health, ready? Who's healing me? Absolutely no one. Not a single person on my team enabling the soldier in his ultimate.
Right by you. The payload is on the move.
We had a Mercy, we had a Moira. What were they doing? Who knows? I talked about this in the support episode yesterday. where the main thing that you can do as a support is actually support your team. You want to, you know, have your team kind of nearby. You want to have your team in kind of a spot where you can actually do something to be of use to them. And not just spend the entire time. I'm just going to run as soon as I see them. Bang. And and not just spend your entire time healing the tank. You need to listen for the voice calls. You need to listen for people using their ultimate, for bastions turning into a turret, stuff like that. For the Ramatra on your team turning into a tank form. Like, there's so many things. So many ways that you can actually help. Like, none of them are ignoring your entire team. Just gonna put that there. Somehow that Zen didn't see me. I stand in my, yeah, there's so many people here, dude. Our team just got mopped. Our team got mopped up. We're not gonna be able to stop them. No, because their whole team's alive. So, like, even with the respawn advantage, there's nothing we could have done. No one got any kills. Myself included. But again, this is one of those moments where I wish the game had a healing received stat on the scoreboard so that I could just show you that I, like, basically never got healed that whole time. There were times when I would get healed after fights, but during the fight, I feel like everybody was just on the Reinhardt. I know he's really big and easy to see, but there are other things that you gotta do. And one problem with Mercy is you could tell, you can pinpoint a Mercy who is new by her constantly just spamming the heal on someone and trying to stay alive. And I think that's probably what our Mercy was doing in that last one. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the ultimate and see if I can't show you guys the Malga thing that I was trying to show you earlier. Excuse me.
I wouldn't get too close.
Okay, so when you duplicate Malga,
Adaptive circuits engaged.
you get 350 health. Okay, so but his
Let's put that pain to
his heal, he has a move that's on my F is actually he heals for dealing damage, and that can be actually pretty good, right? So healing from dealing damage can be good, but if you're in it with a target who has, if you look at his health, look at how much health he has compared to the 350 that I had, it doesn't matter if I heal from dealing damage or not, because he's going to out-heal and out-damage me just based off of life that he has in his health pool comparatively.
How's that for combat effectiveness?
And we're just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna... Damn it. I was gonna say, I'm gonna duplicate him and then get the ult so that you can see what that looks like. We'll have to try that after this game. Are we attacking or defending? Attacking. Okay. So the main choice I would pick here is Widow. The next choice that I would pick is probably Sombra, based off of the fact that we can expect them to have a Mercy. I can expect them to have like a Mercy or a Widow on their team, which would be either someone I can snipe as Widowmaker or someone I can advance on and hack as Sombra. So we have a Zen. Our Zen is in the voice chat, so at least there's that. We have an Echo on our team, which means that I probably don't want to pick Widowmaker, but off the start, I'm going to go ahead and pick her. We'll see what happens and see if we can catch that easy kill.
How fortunate for you.
See if we can catch that easy kill off the start. And if the Echo is good, which she has a skin, so she obviously plays Echo. If you see this skin, this is one of the epic skins, I think, the mythic skins even, for Echo. It turns her into a little girl, which is very cute. Look, she's rowing. And so I'm gonna try and catch this angle from right here, and anybody who is up top, I should be able to snipe. And the Mercy that they have is going to resurrect them. But once they resurrect the soldier, then they can't resurrect the Orisa. I can see their healing pylon up top. We can expect that soldier will come back out and peek again. 3, 2, 1. If he doesn't peek, we move. So now the soldier has backed off a little bit. He knows that we are here, so I gotta make sure that I am not in a space where I can be killed by him easily. And I got sniped. Okay. So I got the kill off the start. We know that they have a Mercy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick Soldier, and we're gonna run up to the point. We have a Moira and a Sigma still alive on our team. We had a Sigma still alive on our team. I'm just gonna try and put the damage in on the Mercy. It's not going to work. I'm gonna stand right here so that I don't get killed. The Mercy is damage boosting their team. And now we can expect that the Mercy will try and run in and snag the Resurrection on the Soldier again. That's who I sniped at the beginning of the game, unless her res is on cooldown. And with her using her ultimate, it's going to be very difficult for us to kill her. Okay, I'm going to get killed by the Hanzo again. That's a good shot. There's a nice little flick. Hopefully our team is in there doing their thing.
Surrender to my will.
We got Moira ultimate. Both of our support ultimates are... Oh no, that's their support ult. Okay. 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 Just gonna kill those three. We have the point now. Hey.
Hiya. Yes. On my way.
Thank you.
It would be really stupid of them to engage at this point. They have basically nothing to gain. Gonna make him drop down off of his high ground position. Just kind of put a little bit of damage in on him. Don't want to be too crazy with it. We can see the Hanzo is peeking that corner, so I'm not trying to get killed from there. Hey. Echo? Echo? No? Okay. Echo was completely oblivious, bro. There was literally a soldier right next to her. She had no idea. Need to kill this Hanzo before we... Need to kill this Hanzo before we move forward and use our ultimate. That horse messed up. I'm getting hit by the Hanzo, so I need to heal myself, put down my heal pad, and then reload, move forward. Kill the Hanzo, back off, and then move back in. That was a completely useless ult on her part. We could have used that in the next team fight, but instead we didn't. We did not need that to move the payload forward. No one is even standing on it. I'm getting killed by the soldier. I'm getting beamed by the Moira. And I'm getting killed by the Orisa. Okay. Our Echo is at least trying. You can't fault her for trying. She's doing all right. She's not doing great, but it's, you know, it's better than nothing. You want to play the character, I totally get it. That's how I feel when I pick Reaper.
I've got you in my sights.
Okay. Hopefully our team moves forward. I was able to pick one of their DPS. I was just using that to try and get it out of the way. I need to get another ult anyway. Sitting on my ultimate too long means I'm straight up missing out on my ability to gain ultimates. So if I just sit on it, then I'm kind of wasting my potential, which is the story of my life. Shoot the floor next to her feet. It didn't actually damage her, but that's totally fine. standing on the payload so that our Mercy has the fast spawn. And she didn't get the fast spawn, so it looks like our Echo is going to go back and boost her forward. D.Va, you're alone. D.Va, you're alone. Okay. The Moira is on our side here. We're going to kill her. We now have the respawn advantage, so them fighting here is like really stupid. I need to back up. We need to kill their healing pylon. Looks like the Moira orb was able to kill it. That's unfortunate. So had the Mercy not been standing right next to me, I probably would have lived through that, but I needed to not take damage and catch a heal. But that never happened. Unfortunately, that just never happened. But we're fine, we're right here. Just wait, don't run out. Just wait for the tank.
Let's get the payload moving again.
Got plenty of time. I need to get better about pressing my I need healing button, because, man, it is frustrating to not get healed. All the time, it feels like. Gonna come this way. Like, I get healed at weird times, right? Like, I get healed when I'm full health, or, like, I get healed when, in between fights when I'm already regenerating, stuff like that. But it feels like I don't get healed during the fights very often. This, Illari is very aggressive, too. And you gotta respect it. Well. Literally got to do nothing. Look, and there's our two supports alive. It's amazing how that happens, right? That's crazy. One, no, not even one damage. If I get killed and don't get a heal, I swear to Christ, I'm gonna lose my mind. It was worth it. I killed myself. You don't get the satisfaction. Nilla, who is Nilla? That is our Ashe. We have an Ashe now.
If I'm still standing.
It was a weird choice to make in the middle here. Although Ashe could be good for the payload at the end, especially if we get a Bob in the right place. That wasn't even meant for me. He was trying to kill the Ashe. He missed the Ashe. Look. It didn't even show it. He missed the Ashe, jumped down, tried to hit the Ashe with a Helix rocket, and then Helix rocketed me as she stepped to the side. It's fantastic. It's a good game, though. And I got Pogs, so at least there's that. Let's watch my health. How much heals do I get in this clip? Okay, that was me healing myself. None. None heals. Oh, there it is. It happened right at the end. It happened right at the end. Zen put the healing orb on me at the end while I was full health. It's amazing. It's the difference between playing with people that heal and they play support more often, and then playing with like DPS characters. People who play DPS, myself included, are more aggressive in their support roles. And that's why you'll always see me take flanks as Kiriko and end up getting headshots on people, like Widowmakers, engaging Widowmakers from too far away and stuff like that. That's the difference between us and them.
Not every fight's a fair one.
And we just see the game differently, you know.
It's high noon.
everybody, like, we're a hammer and everything looks like a nail. That's the problem when DPS players play support. Alright, so we're here in New Junk City. I feel like Sombra is going to be the pick here. So it's ironic that they put me on Sombra to begin with. We're going to see what Emo Princess picks. I would actually anticipate that Emo Princess picks Sombra. And if she picks something like Junkrat, Hanzo, that is equally funny. I did not expect her to pick Hanzo. Let's see how good the Hanzo pick is. I'm just going to let her, I'm going to let her be Hanzo.
I've got reservations at a fantastic restaurant, but I'm not too sure who to invite.
I know a guy.
Is he, by any chance, a dashing ex-mercenary from the Caribbean?
He might just be. Hello.
That was Baptiste and Lifeweaver flirting with each other. I've never heard that voice line before, but that was cute. That's adorable. Alright, so playing as Sombra, the main thing that you want to do is pick your battles. One thing that you always want to do is steal a Mega Health Pack wherever you can. And by stealing the Mega Health Pack, not only do you stop the enemy team from being able to utilize it, you also make it so that you can always see the Mega Health Pack no matter where you are. Right, so that does make a difference. And again, I'm gonna pick my battles wisely. Our Doomfist tank is already dead. I need to get out of here and wait for my Invis to come back. Okay, so now my Invis is back. And I'm gonna go around to the side, and I'm going to put damage in on their no one, because their entire team is here down on the point. There's literally no one that I can really do damage to in this moment. So I'm gonna utilize my abilities to get out of there. And when my tank comes back, I'm just gonna wait a second. Waiting for our tank to do something. So they think I'm over there. Oh god! Oh god, they have a Junkrat. I didn't even know they had a Junkrat. Alright, I don't want to play Sombra in here. Their team is too, no, I don't want to play Junkrat either. I want to play Soldier again.
Every soldier needs a cause.
Their team is too clustered together for me to be able to get effective use out of Sombra. There is not a chance for me to single someone out. And because of that, it's just better if I don't worry about it. If I just swap to a different character who can get a little bit more value out of being kind of up with the team. I would like to be able to take advantage of that, but I'm not going to be able to, so it's all good. Just gonna snag my kills here where I can. I know that the Moira is still alive. No, she died, okay. And I'm gonna, like, when they're all clustered up like that, playing as Sombra, like, you can't get any value out of yourself unless you can get someone to kind of move out of the way of their team. I'm waiting for me to get healed up. You can see their Junkrat is over on the side here. Right now I'm just utilizing my damage to put in as much damage as I can. Putting in all of the damage, Sliding out of there. And again, just sliding out of there. Don't want to lose in the ultimate economy by swapping characters too much. But, seeing who everyone is right now makes it difficult for me to not want to play Echo. But putting damage into everyone as I can. Just gonna drop my... There's nothing I can really do there, man. Even if I used my ult, I would just get killed. The Hanzo is wrecking as as damage. In damage is what I was trying to say. I'm not sure what that Lucio thought he was going to do, but I guarantee, like, you won't beat me, dude. Unless you get heals, and you get support from someone else, I will kill you as Lucio. In a 1v1. God damn it. I need heals, please. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. I think our BAP might have even been trying to, but with the Moira and the Junkrat on me at the same time, not much you can do about that. The auto damage from the Moira plus the burst damage from the Junkrat is enough to kill anyone. Let's just wait for the homies. Since neither one of them have a real movement ability. Even Alari, she has like kind of a movement ability, but it's more like a get the hell off me type move than it is like a I go fast move. So that's important to remember as well. Moira no fade. Junkrat is pushing me, so now I'm gonna move to the side. Just gonna move to the side. I don't know if he thinks I don't see him, but I definitely do. And that's how that's supposed to look. Just making sure that everybody is dead. Find them, slay them. That's all we needed to do. Using the dragons combined with the soldier ult made it very difficult for them because it's too chaotic in that moment to effectively track what is happening between yourself, your team, where you need to go, and how you can hide to stay alive. It is very difficult. Just gonna get out of the way of that Junkrat tire. I need to get one more hit in on this Moira, like that. Damn, bro. Come on, Orisa. Come on, dude. Fucking come on. The whole time I was fighting them. Look at her. You see her back there? That's our Orisa in the background. Not moving up to the point that we needed to get. We're now down 2.
Still got some fight in me.
I don't, like, what was the point? What was the problem? What are you afraid of? You're Orisa. And it's one Junkrat. We're not playing this game with him. I stayed for a really long time fighting it out on that point, hoping to get it from them. Because once we lose 2, you know, once we're down 2, we can't lose any points from that point forward. That Moira has to kind of go all in on me because I'm gonna force her fade, and it's either gonna be her or me. If she outstrafes me, then she wins, and if I outshoot her strafe, then I win, and that's kind of just how it's going to be. So I would expect someone to come out from right here. We have 4 ultimates. Just waiting a second. Just waiting. You see what I mean? That Moira had to use her fade to get to me, so I forced her to go all in. It's either she wins or she loses. Alright, we're doing good, yeah. Doing good. The Hanzo burns with ethereal fire, whatever that means. Is that like the ghost flame? I'm not sure. Yeah, that Moira's not feeling so confident anymore. Kill their Junkrat, put him in the respawn screen. Kill their Orisa, put her in the respawn screen. Get that Lucio down. We're in here. We're doing our thing. Moira's going in, but she's alone. Moira, no fade. Never mind, no Moira. Epilite, what's up, dude? How are you? Thanks for being here. Early morning stream. Yeah, I've been streaming in the early morning around 11 a.m. For a little bit. And Overwatch just got a brand new season, so we've been playing that. Having a good time with that. And today it is, we're talking about DPS. DPS just got a new passive where they reduce the healing a target takes when... Can I fall down? No, that's alright. That's a lot of ultimates all going off at the same time. That is three ultimates all going off at the same time. So, DPS just got a new passive that reduces the healing taken from a target. And it's 20%. And we actually don't know how long it lasts yet, but, excuse me, but the amount of impact that has made has been significant. This character has been an absolute dick. Not him. The other one has been an absolute dick since this season came out, because it's really difficult to stop them from... her name is Sombra. I don't know if you've played Overwatch. It's really difficult to stop Sombra. They did a rework to her kit, and now she goes invisible automatically after a few seconds of not engaging. And she also has like a teleport move that she can do, where she'll throw it and she can teleport away, and then before you can engage her again, she's already invisible. And that is extremely annoying to deal with. That's their whole team. Oh my god, thank you. So yeah, so I'm getting killed by her again right now. And that's okay. That's alright. Hopefully our team uses... Okay, so we have another ultimate from our tank. I need to get in there and use my ult. Basically, I've just been... I died like 3 times just now having this conversation. Never saw the game before? Well, it's free if you want to play it. It's like a fun hero PvP game. I wasted that ultimate, but at least I'm making another one now. At least I didn't just sit there with it any longer, you know? And if this tank decides she wants to, she can kill me. So I'm just gonna get out of the way. I'm gonna kill their healer. I'm gonna kind of jump up on this other box. Try and catch a fun angle. Moira, no fade. Okay. So at the top of the screen, you can see this is a capture the point type game mode. And capturing the point... Yeah, no kidding. Keep an eye out, dude. Capturing the point, there you have to win 3 points. And you can see that we have won 2, and they have won 2. We have 2 ultimates online. That's the check mark next to the character's portraits. 3 ultimates online, 4 ultimates online. And we only have to win 1 more team fight if we do this correctly. We will see if I can live. I definitely can't. Oh my god, nuh-uh, bro. I'm probably gonna die for this. I didn't. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. We win. We win. Yeah, that was a good one. Woof. 3 of my deaths were in that little conversation that we just had. Like, in that conversation where you came in and I was talking. Hey, what's up? That's me with the play the game. I bet you it wasn't when I wasted my ultimate, but, you know. Oh yeah, this was in between points becoming available. This was the bang. Our archer character hit him with an arrow, and I was already shooting him, so that is the end. That is a good one. That's a fun game. I started that as the character that I was complaining to you about. The irony, right? Yeah, it happens. You know, it happens. Sometimes they also swapped characters because they lost 2 points in a row. So in this game, there's a bunch of different heroes, and you choose which one you want to play as. There's like flying characters. I'll show you this one. This one's kind of like, you know, you got a flying like thing going on here, and she like shoots like big bombs. She also has this like a boop thing that can knock people off the ledge, and you see it insta kills them when they fall off to their death, like in most first-person shooters. There's like the standard like first-person shooter guy, which is the dude that I was just playing. There's like Cowboy Man, right? And he has like Cowboy Man abilities, like you would imagine. He's got a 6-shooter, right? And in addition to that, there is let's see, who's a female? There's Ash, who is like Cowboy Girl, and she has like she has a long gun, right? So she can fire it fast if she hip fires, or fire it slow for big damage. And each of them has like a different kit. They do different things. They're useful in different places, and yeah. So essentially, okay. So on our team, we have the flying character that I just showed you, and I am going to play a sniper character off the start here, and we're gonna see if I can snag myself a cheeky kill off the beginning of the game, and then I will likely swap off of the sniper character after my first death, because the sniper is only useful in the beginning and not useful otherwise. We have it's a 2 support, 2 damage dealer, 1 tank game. We have a tank who kind of rolls around in a mech. That's this bitch. Hang on. That's this one. And our 2 support characters, we got one who's a sniper, and we got one who's like a mobile support character.
Are you scared? Don't be scared.
Yeah, no different loadouts, just different people. And this is the sniper rifle having character. Her name is Widowmaker. And if I hit my shots, but her sniper rifle has to charge up to full power. So it can one hit in the head, but it has to charge up to 300% power, right? So I'm waiting for my team. I can see their outlines. And then I'm going to peek. And I'm going to fire into the enemy team and hope for the best, right? So that is another character put up an ice wall. And bam, so I was able to catch that sneaky kill off the beginning. And we'll see what happens here. Looks like we have that same bitch from the last game, and I killed her. And yeah, and we're moving forward. So this game mode is push the robot. You got to kind of stand near the robot to be able to push her. I was able to get that snipe off of that character because she peeked her head out in the exact spot that I was looking. I am about to get sniped, or hacked by the character that I was talking about before. Bang, we got her. That is their mech character. They picked the same character as the tank here. I have to be careful because this bitch can 2-hit me, so I don't want to engage with her for too long. I want to make sure that I'm staying near my support characters, but putting in my damage where I can. Bang, and I was able to kill her with the assault rifle part of this gun. Someone says they're getting their ass tickled by us, which I'm not sure if that's good or bad. So the robot has to take a break. He's a little tired. I'm not sure if we're actually still fighting them or not. Like, oh. And we're gonna come back and help the support character who's staying with the robot here. We don't want her to get killed. I'm just gonna use this long sight line. I'm gonna keep pushing the robot, actually. Turns out. I'm gonna make sure that the robot gets up to the point where I can stand with it. And then, yeah. Just lurk in the background while you get some work in. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Epilite. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna get my snipes in on everybody who is down lane here. Putting in the damage wherever possible.
I won't miss you.
Experience tranquility.
See, they are on the right here. Just gonna try and snipe this Torbjorn. Doesn't look like he's gonna let me, though.
Nerf this. Let the kitsune guide you.
They have taken possession of him.
Yeah, it's time for us to go. We need to get the fuck out of here.
You can't be serious.
Not worry. No one can hide from my sight. Je me sens vivante. Merci.
Got the robot. Go, go, go.
How amusing.
Somebody call.
Just gonna... I can't believe how long I've been able to chill out here. This is kind of silly. I cannot believe how long I've been able to let this go.
We will unify our foot with yours.
Je me sens vivante.
This is ridiculous. Someone left the game.
Rocket barrage incoming. Activating self-destruct sequence. It's our turn. Let's push forward.
I don't think I've ever had a Widow game like that before. Good game, dudes.
You damn good support with us.
I did my best. That was nuts, bro. I got so many kills. Thank you. Said I did great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. You said only the beginning, but been murking this shit the whole time with it. Yeah, normally I die, right? So I never died, and that is indicative of the other team not knowing how games work. I'm pretty sure they didn't know they were playing a video game today. I think they might have logged on by accident. Maybe they didn't have their keyboard plugged in. I don't know. That was nuts. Normally, you die and you swap off of that character. You know, she's good at the beginning, and then aside from that, not as much. This is like the I'm a soldier type bitch. There's like a female version of her and a male version of her. They each have like slightly different kits. This seems like another opportunity where I would want to play the same character that I just was. But it can be very dangerous to lull myself into a false sense of I'm good at this. Yeah, no. So we have the hacker character from before. We got a Sombra on our team, so I'm not going to mess around. Although I could potentially get an easy kill off the start. Actually, I am gonna mess around. I lied. I am gonna mess around. But only for a minute.
You had no right.
The other team has played this game quite a bit. So it's not going to be like it was in the last game. But you never know. If it turns out that I can get a nice easy kill, then I will just back up and swap off immediately. Because this is actually really far away.
Finish this quickly.
Yeah, sounds good, Epilette. Have fun. I appreciate it. Ace, thank you for the sub from Prime. I appreciate it too. That means a lot. Thank you. Sorry, I just looked over. Haven't been on Twitch in months. Yeah, I know. Me too. Actually, just got back. Fly. Fly, Mercy, fly. Oh, I missed. That is not at all where I wanted to go. Oh, well, at least I can push the payload forward.
You didn't like my present?
And we killed everyone. So... Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna ride this until we make it there, and then I'll swap off of Widowmaker. Just gonna see who I can steal here. Oh, they have a Widow now. This is crazy, bro. They're trying to play the exact same characters that we're playing. Yeah, okay, cool. I appreciate that, because I am not trying to, I'm not trying to stay as Widow for the entire game. Thank you for killing me. Also, our spawn is right in front of you, so why would you fight us here? It's ridiculous. Just silly. Bro, holy silly time, dude. This is the silliest time I've ever seen. Why would she do that? That was a terrible idea. Bitch, I will kill you from here. Take these headshots. You fucked with the wrong one. This is my job. Waiting. Waiting. Now, someone on their team left the game. One of their healers left the game. Did they? No, their tank left the game. Okay. Gotta wait a second. Gotta wait for this payload to open the door. Open the door, payload. Busy killing stuff out here. Where you headed?
Not even an effective criminal organization.
Oh my god. Man, they weren't kidding. That enemy was right there. That's hilarious. Like, we don't see her. Like, yeah, we know, dude. This Mei is so dead, and she knows it. Alright, well, that's game. Yeah, massive healing diff. Also, we got kills. A good game. Yeah, I want to say that. I want to be like, yeah, healing. The healing was definitely the problem, but also we got kills. Oh, what's up, baby? Got that play of the game again. I play games. I don't know what they thought happened. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't really... That was a weird play of the game. Oh, is it gonna show it? Yeah, baby. Get fucked. Life is good. So anyway, I'm back into the practice range. That's a pretty easy game. I am going to drop... I'm going to play as... Who haven't I messed with today? Ashe. I haven't messed with Ashe.
I'm the last one you'll ever cross.
Wow.
Nice try, honey. My fuse is lit.
I don't like Ashe's ability to hit things. I don't like that it takes 3 shots from range. Like, she has, like, the longest gun of any character in the game. I feel like it should definitely 2-hit things still from range. I feel, but that might make her too overpowered. It does 2-hit things. That's right. It does 2-hit things when boosted by a Mercy. I forgot about that. And that's her ability to 2-hit things was the reason why she was OP when she got launched, and then they nerfed her. I forgot. Man, it's been a while since I fucked with Ashe. That was like Overwatch 1. Okay, so I'm waiting to see who our team picks. Got one more DPS. Pharah. Alright. Alright. I'll just play as Soldier again. Soldier is top tier right now. I could maybe get away with like a sniper character like a Hanzo. But I don't trust myself to be Hanzoing. Not a very effective Hanzo. Unfortunately. Maybe someday. Although, on the plus side, with Hanzo, if you ever played a bow character in Skyrim, it is exactly the same bow. So that's kind of cool. So I have a lot of experience in that regard. But in terms of a first-person shooter, these characters' hitboxes, their heads are too small. Tracer is on me. Gonna drop this down here on the ground. And hope that that Tracer picks a different target. Gonna jump so that I don't get killed by the Soldier. Tracer, no recall. Dropping down. Tracer is on our tank. So, not a good place for the tank to be. The Tracer can deal most of the tank's hit points in a single clip. Excuse me. There was nothing I could do in that moment. Zero chance for me to get away. Unfortunately. Speaking of Hanzo, hey man, I was just talking about you. Let's see, we got someone on their team left the game. Their other DPS left the game. I have no idea who their other DPS even was. Soldier, I think. That was a good shot on there, Kiriko's part. I just wanted her to teleport to someone else. She was like not... You can see she's not healing at all. She's just standing there getting kills on people. That was actually a really cool Kiriko skin. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. I wonder if that one came from a battle pass. Their Tracer is on me. Would not be a good idea to keep running back to our spawn. You know, assuming that characters come out, the Tracer would be at a severe disadvantage. Whoop, whoop. Just putting that there. Put her there, pal. So with their Pharah up in the sky, I'm not certain that I can actually kill her. I got my buddy Brent is calling me right now. Brent, I am live right now, man. I don't know if you can hear the sound of my voice, but I am live at the moment. Zero shot that I am picking up this phone call. I'm sorry, man. Well, that's not good. I don't like when it's time for the reckoning. It's not going well for our team at all. The guy who was started the game as Pharah, then swapped to Hanzo, is now a Genji. His team is all over the map. I don't think it's the enemy team. I think it's our team not doing anything. We just need to get together and make some kills, you know? If our tank can stay there and be tanking, we have an effective like someone who should understand the game, so it shouldn't be that difficult.
Mental bearing,
Who left?
not skill.
Our tank left. Okay. We have a Widow, or a Diva now. And now, dude, she swapped again.
Making up for it.
This is a person who doesn't know how to play Overwatch well. I need to play Soldier. I need to 100% stay as Soldier. This Baytax person who I'm DPSing with has swapped characters 4 times since the game started. Not only does that put you behind in the ultimate economy, that also massively shows your inability to play. There are certain picks that are good, right? There are certain ones that are good, and there are certain ones that just aren't. And swapping all over the map just shows that you're not sure which is which. So I'm getting pushed super duper hard. Bap, I need a heal. I'm literally standing right in front of you, dog. Come on, bro. It's crazy. All right, I'm just gonna swap to Echo. I'm not getting heals at all, so the odds of me, focusing on this team and thinking that they're going to do anything, I'm probably just not going to get a heal. Look, she's a Pharah now. That's the 5th time she swapped characters. What is happening? You just don't know what to do, huh? You're just not sure. Yeah, no shit. We all need help. We need help from someone who knows how to get a kill. Hey, I did get a heal. I don't think it was intentional, but I got one. Gonna wait till I'm full health. I was gonna dive that Pharah, but she booped me out of the way. So I just skipped out on my I don't know where that's coming from, but I don't want to get hit by it. I'm just expecting that that Tracer will be behind me. My whole team is dead right now. My best option is to leave. What did she... Bro, if I die right now, I'm gonna be so mad. My duplicate failed. I don't know if you, like... Okay. I tried to dupe the Tracer. It started to change and then stopped. I've never had it fail before. I'm not sure if that's latency or, like, if they have to be within my line of sight for a certain amount of time. But I've never seen it cancel, like, mid-transform before. Look, now that character is a Hanzo again. That, the DPS player. This is the craziest swap I've ever seen. Where are you? Look at, they're all looking at me. All of them.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Far out.
Well, we got the point, so... At least there's that, dude. At least my ult wasn't wasted. Oh my god, they had another DPS character? I never saw her. Or was that... Oh, okay, that was Kiriko. Heal me. Heal me. Please heal me. Yeah. I'm literally getting burned out by the orb of the Moira. I'm getting such little heals that a Moira orb is killing me. Nuh-uh, we won a round? Get out of here, dude. That's crazy. Good for my team. They're actually in there doing things. Not many things, but some things. Hey. Man, I really wish that, that cat would shut up. Who on our team is talking shit?
Am I glad to have you on our side and not Talon's?
Glad to be here. Still not used to such good.
That's crazy. Okay.
Not so sure about that.
I think that our team needs to stop talking trash to each other. I wish that if they were gonna shit talk each other, they would shit talk each other in team chat, so that they're not making our actual teammates, or they're not encouraging the enemy to feel good. Okay, so they have a Roadhog right now. They still have a Pharah. Pretty sure they don't have a Mercy, so I don't think I have to worry about... oh, they do have a Mercy. Pharah! Dog, I need heals. This is literally just the Moira's beam. Just aiming in my general direction. Just from full health to dead. Never got hit other than that. Standing in front of my own Moira. Quick play is nuts. I say that knowing full well that it absolutely is no better in competitive. That soldier just got a taste of what I was feeling. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna start pressing the button over and over again, so that they understand. I don't like pressing the I need healing button. I don't like telling people that I need them to do their job, but I need them to do their job.
Light them up.
Ooh, light them up, you say? I think I will light them up. Thank you. You know, lighting them up is why I needed lung surgery. It's actually like the exact reason why I needed lung surgery.
Retaining effective strategies.
All right, we are winning this round easily. Actually, really easily. Who will they pick to stop us now? I hear the Roadhog.
I've got you in my sights.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Roadhog.
Setting out the welcome mat.
That is... Oh my god, you swapped characters again? Stop swapping characters, dude. Stop it. Cut it out. Group up. We could have won that if y'all had used your ults properly. Fuck. I forgot. I didn't land on the heal like I thought I did. Oh no. I landed on the healing pad. On the healing pack and it didn't give it to me. I swear I landed on it.
Functions at peak power. On the move.
They resurrected Moira. Awesome. I won't do that again. I will absolutely be certain that I landed on it.
Surrender to my will.
Just gonna back out of the way so that they don't know where I am. Ah, good game to them.
Play of the game.
See, they just countered not play Overwatch, but counterwatch. This person just needs to be right. This person just needs to be right. That's fine. You can argue as much as you want, person. That's totally fine. You can be right. You know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because you still lost. That was the Moira on our team. That Moira still lost. Whether they're right or they're wrong, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Because they're still bad. The game still didn't go the way they hoped it would, right? Uh-oh.
Every soldier.
I got in. It immediately put me into a losing game. I had enough time to pick my character. Oh. 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 So that's what happened. The entire team didn't know how to use cover effectively. And then they got blasted into oblivion. Well, that'll do it, huh? That will do it. Is it warm outside yet? It was 40 degrees earlier. Oh, wow, it's 43 degrees now. Oh my god, bro. It's so warm now. It's a scorcher out there. Thank goodness for that. Terrible. I hate the winter. I'm so tired of it being cold. Attacking on Eichenwald. May Guardian. And we got Mercy, we got a Sigma. This looks like a good place for a junk rat. I would expect that Zexy will pick like a Hanzo. Will you pick a Hanzo or a Genji? Will you pick a Bastion? What will you pick, Zexy? Inquiring minds want to know. Apparently this Brad Bay person has played with Zexy 3 games in a row, so hopefully that means something good.
Hello.
We have a Life Weaver. Well, I know who I want to play. But I don't know who I should play. Okay, so we got a Pharah.
I aim to devastate.
This doesn't give me a very long sight line.
Let's keep
but people in quick play don't play very smart either. So, I should be able to get a pick off of the jump here. Just kind of standing right here. And there it is. And it doesn't matter that I died because I killed their, killed one of their support. I killed one of their support. We should be able to hopefully walk through.
The blood thickens.
Yeah, maybe not. I'm gonna go be Echo and just fly over.
Repositioning.
4, 3, 2, 1, and my movement ability is recharged.
Occupying the objective. Extra support needed.
Push forward. I am fully focused.
Stabilizing system core. Functions at peak power.
Again, it doesn't matter if I die here. We have the health, we have the respawn advantage.
Barrier is splintering. Life protects life.
Taking flight. Enemy lost. Capabilities max. Occupying the objective. Extra support needed.
All right.
Objective A captured.
My flawless strategy of run to the point and fly to the point and take it from them works again. It never fails, dude.
Repositioning.
Wow. Our Sigma just got absolutely schmelted.
Focusing fire.
Schmelted.
You're one of Talon's best. Interesting.
Schmelted. Yeah, this is melt people. I'm fulfilling on the value proposition of the thumbnail here.
Melted down.
Melted down, see? Fulfilling on the value proposition of the thumbnail. Oh, now we have a Widowmaker, it looks like. Got a Zen. I honestly don't need them to do anything. I don't really need him to die as much as I just need him kind of out of the way. Hey, kiddo. My daughter's home. I'm gonna let him go. And just let ourselves live here. Oh shit, the tank is still here?
Payload is coming.
I like the way she was just kind of hiding back there, bro. That was awesome.
Taking flight. Adaptive circuits engaged. Hanzo.
Well, that's unfortunate. Did we not get the, Oh, man. We didn't get the checkpoint. No.
Back online.
We didn't get the checkpoint with 0.07 meters.
Why has the payload stopped?
Damn, that is so sad. I was clowning. Because I thought we were fine.
Ascending. Enemy lost. Disintegrated. Joined up.
my sights.
Functions at peak power.
Hey, honey. This is not going as we thought it would. I can't believe we didn't get it. I wanna say something to them and be like, bro, we literally had like a quarter of a second that we needed to stay on it. But, you know, who is that helping?
Bombs away. Concentrating fire. I can fix that.
Enemy contact.
Taking flight.
My servants never die.
Payload is coming.
Like, I think I'm just gonna stand on it so that we actually get it.
Into the iris.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Zarya.
Protects life.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Is that melody?
Capabilities level in progress.
This is hilariously bad. This poor Aaron cat.
Hoi.
I have his number. I don't know what it is. Like, I have his, I have his number. That's all there is to it. Every time he tries to do anything, I am up his ass. Oh, he's a Bastion now. I'm just gonna get this health pack. Then I'll re-engage with the team. Let's just keep the team alive here. Just gonna get out of the way.
All systems on optimal level.
Where's this baby diva?
Adaptive circuits engaged. Diva.
My servants never die.
Ejecting.
Barrier has been overwhelmed.
All systems checked out. I'm back in the fight.
Life protects life.
Prophet's barrage incoming.
It is silly time in this bitch, dude. I don't know if you know that I can't get hurt by that while I'm in the air. This is ridiculous. There's so much nonsense happening all at the same time. Oop, just gonna get over here. Just fall back, save your ults. Let's regroup. I'm charging your ult, Mercy.
Experiment is ready. Time for a graffiti flux.
That feels better.
I'm gonna duplicate Diva. Just let's use all of our ults together.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Oh, never mind. Oh my god, Aaron, you finally got me. Good for you, dude. Good for you, man. Man, I destroyed that kid. That poor guy. Poor Aaron. The poor Aaron. I want to endorse him, but I can't. I have to endorse our poor tank, who didn't quite understand how to tank, and our Mercy, who kept me alive the whole time. I'm very grateful for her. Oh, we're back in it. We're back in it already. I didn't expect to play another one, honestly.
Prepare for battle. Select your
Nah, I mean, I could leave, right? But... Excuse me. Oh, that hurts. We have a Mercy, we have a Lifeweaver, we have a, Malga, and a Widow.
Every soldier needs a cause.
I could pick someone that can boop. Might be better here. I think I'm gonna roll with Farah off the jump.
Hello. Strike from above.
I'm just gonna try and get those cheeky boops. I just wanna... I haven't played Farah in a long time.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the
I am
objective.
empowered. Enemy seen.
No way, they also have a Farah.
Sustaining augmentation. Off the point. Taking off. Be uplifted. Thanks for the assist. Excellent teamwork.
Up and at him. Over here.
Taking to the air.
Your strength becomes mine.
There, an enemy.
I will not waste this opportunity. They outnumber us. Keep it tight.
Bro, I'm gonna have to swap already.
I am always ready to learn. Damage systems increase.
Let me tend to that.
Tank, don't go in alone. Look behind you to see where your healers are.
An enemy here.
Gaining altitude. We're outnumbered. Mind yourself. Restoring health systems. Repositioning.
I tried to, you know, stagger for us, you know, at the very least put us in overtime.
Best round.
Yeah, it didn't matter. I mean, you do what you can, right? You do what you can. I'm not even talking anymore because of how bad that went. I'm amazed. I'm frankly flabbergasted at how terrible that was. That was so bad. Yikes, bro. Alright, anyway.
Time to break some hearts.
Our Widowmaker has 5 deaths.
No unnecessary.
Maybe, just maybe. Go on. Widow isn't the play for this comp. Lamau! Oh, God. Oh, our Lifeweaver's shitting on him, too.
1. Round
I mean, just maybe, right? Is it the 5 deaths? Like, what gave it away? How do you know? I'm waiting till I see that Pharah. I know she's here somewhere. There she is. Whoop. Just gonna whoop. That was tight, thank you.
Life protects life.
Yikes, bro. Come on, man. You got 7 deaths, you only got 1 kill. Come on, dude. Come on, man. This Genji needs to find someone else to fight. He's literally just targeting me only. I don't think it matters, though. Our team isn't doing anything. You know? Oh, man, dude. People on our team are going nuts on him. Don't listen to them. Yeah, don't listen to them. Hey, it's just quick play, he says. Oh, yeah, it sure is. It's just quick play. Good shots, but keep working and you'll get better. It's okay. Continue to do your best. Aw, what wholesome little post there. Alright, so when you're choosing a DPS character in Overwatch Season 9, the main thing that you want to... For the love of God, can you stop spamming me with sound effects? Good God, that was awful. Okay, anywho. I can't believe I just endorsed that Widow by accident. Yikes. Well, I can't endorse the other people. So, when you're choosing a DPS character in Overwatch Season 9, literally as soon as I start talking, that's nuts. The main thing you want to look at is whether or not your comp can support the DPS character you're trying to play. The damage dealers are stronger than they've ever been, but only if your comp is supported by who you choose to pick. Extremely niche picks, like Widowmaker, as evidenced by the last game, are only effective in certain scenarios, as evidenced by the game I had earlier where I got 0 deaths and 15 kills. Otherwise, you need to pick things that work around the comp that you currently have. You need to look at your team, see the things that they pick, and pick around them. And then you need to diversify your hero ability so that you can play a bunch of different things and be good enough to actually get kills. Very important that if you pick the damage dealer role, that you're aggressive and take fights. You need to be aggressive, but not too aggressive. You need to come back for healing when you need healing. You need to make sure that you understand who your counters are and how to counter them. And between the hitbox changes and the DPS passive, you should be able to put in enough damage to actually get some serious eliminations here inside of Season 9. But only if you're playing with your team, and only if you understand yourself what you can and cannot do. So you don't want to pick characters that you're brand new to unless you've had time practicing them in the practice range. You want to make sure that you are taking shots on characters that you would otherwise not take, because you never know, you might get the kill if your Echo throws some sticky bombs, if your soldier shoot a helix rocket into a pack. Like, do things that you might not otherwise normally do, even if you don't see that you have the kill, just because occasionally you might snag a kill based off of the crazy move you just pulled. Throw a Junkrat mine into a pack, you know, drop a Junkrat trap into a weird place like on a health pack or something like that. Sometimes those things, those little tiny nuances, can be the difference between racking up 10 kills in a match and racking up 15 kills in a match. But it's really important that you understand that you can't do anything unless you try to make the play. So being a DPS character that is incredibly passive and not actually going for the kill, you want to try and be the TikTok Moira of DPS characters, right? Like, you want to be in there and you can learn how to be less aggressive over time is an easier way to go about learning any damage character in Overwatch than it is to start as passive and then become more aggressive over time. So try to channel your inner TikTok Moira, aim for the head, and make sure that you are playing around your team. Those are the main things that I can recommend. I want to thank everybody for coming out today. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Gonna do this one. Just like that. Yep, cool. And I want to thank everybody for coming out today. It was fun hanging out with everybody. I know that the Season 9 changes have made a big difference here in Overwatch, but if you haven't played the game since the game came out, since we swapped over to Overwatch 2, or you haven't played since like Season 2 or Season 3, now is the time to come back. The meta is more balanced than it's ever been. The characters that you can play, there's more diverse a roster than there's ever been, and you can have a good time playing this game without taking it too seriously. You don't have to play competitive all the time. I've been playing quick play all week, and it's been a blast, dude. And if you jump into comp and you want to get better, just understand that getting better is an incremental process. Training your muscle memory, learning your angles, understanding where maps, health packs, and where to position yourself on maps, understanding the routes and the lanes on maps. All of this takes time. So, you know, don't be too hard on yourself as you're learning. And if you do want to play competitive and that's your kind of drive in games like this, then make sure that you do get in there and have fun. But try not to be a shit talker for your team, because nobody likes a negative Nancy. If you get in, have a good time, make sure that your friends have a good time, the people on your team are having fun, and that is literally the most important part. Remember that we're all playing a game, right? We all just installed a video game, and we're all playing it because it's a good time, not because we're trying out for the Overwatch League or trying to be the next MLG sniper or anything like that. I want to thank everybody again for spending time with me today. I'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'm Moonchild, and I will see you in the next stream. Take care.